now we have to
slash sweaty. Should we just turn this a little bit?
I'm going to get back and do a little bit.
Anyway, good morning, Jodi.
Hi, Star.
Good morning. We're late. I'm so sorry.
I'm just going to adjust
We just got a text from Mom. Are you girls not up on YouTube?
Tracie, look, it's not blowing out.
Jodi, I feel like this is like crazy.
Can we shout out Caleb and
Justin
for giving us
the bearded pearl, which we love. It's Kristen's birthday. Happy birthday. Okay, sorry, Mom, we're late.
I haven't even unpacked my shit.
We're late, but here now.
Yeah. Did you guys wonder?
You guys, we
wondered.
were setting up new lighting. Literally, we're just pulling it out of the box. But Caleb and Justin from the Bearded Pearl gave us a tech tip. You would think that would be enough.
Lighting.
Joe, we need our microphone.
No, microphone can't plug in.
Okay.
But this is a new iPad. I think.
How does everybody?
It's got microphones on both sides.
Stop it.
Picture and sound quality are amazing.
What? I hope it's not too amazing. I don't want you to see all the things. But good morning. Good morning. Good morning from Texas.
I wish you could see the shit show happening behind the scenes today.
You are with me shopping today. What are you buying in Sweden? Oh, you guys, this is so exciting. We're so happy to be here.
No, you're good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's a little spread out.
This is the OG. Oh, the crap is everywhere. Like, let's be honest. If we had as a second camera, you would not.
We'll have to take a picture.
You don't even want to see it. It's so funny. We're gonna take a picture of the lighting because you guys are not gonna believe.
We have an electrical cord tying our light overhead so it doesn't crash.
Tech issues have been nonstop for us, like forever, and I just feel like it's our thing. And we're just going to go with it.
It would be weird if everything went super smooth.
It would be very nerve-wracking because we would know something was going to go wrong.
Hello?
Hey from Scotland. Stop it. What's the weather like in Scotland? Is it gusty but sunny? How's spring? What's going on in Scotland?
Just food and chocolate. What's that?
Good morning. Oh, she was shopping in Sweden.
Oh.
Good morning, Adela. And good morning, Trailhead Yarns.
Trailhead.
Wait till you see some Trailhead Yarns, people.
Is that the one that I got? No.
Okay. But it's really
Isn't
super
it
fun.
funny? I mixed it up again. Oh, well.
No, it's so funny though. But it's we have fun things to share with you guys today. It's really fun to just. Good morning, Carson. It's really fun to just be here today.
OG guys, just us.
We were like,
we can pull it off.
You're like, we don't have to go to Zoom today, which is totally fine. We love Zoom.
Today I'm going to talk about face waxing. And my new sock obsession.
Jodi.
Those are my 2 tips today.
Jodi's got an agenda. So check. I actually have a non-knitting recommendation today too, which I think you're going to totally run out and get. It was so nice.
I love those.
You know what? I haven't had one for a long time where I thought I have to shout this out because it was so amazing. Yeah. It was worth every penny.
Us girls and gays,
and I'll buy it again.
Got to stick together.
Stop it! Like everybody's gonna
buy
want
it again.
Everybody with dry feet is gonna be like,
yeah. Oh, I don't fall in that category.
You may already know about it, but it's just something that I discovered, so I want to share it.
I forgot lip gloss. Pause.
I put on lipstick this morning, which is like the only time I ever do, and I love this one. It's called Really.
Yeah.
Really? I love this brand.
You guys, you know when your makeup is so old, like it smells funny?
No, I have no idea.
That's this.
I put on concealer today and I was like, ew, this is kind of
bad?
like glue. What is what happens when you don't use those things for over a year?
Great picture, she said.
Really? Now all we need is a filter and it will make things so good.
Right. So this last whole year...
Yeah.
We didn't spend any Grocery Girls money, right? Like, because sometimes
Grocery Girls is a baby company. No, we've never spent any. Well, we travel.
A little bit of travel for Grocery Girls and work, right?
Yes.
So the first thing we bought, like official, like tangible item, we each got new iPads.
Well, it's been a nightmare. The recording's been a nightmare. We need them to have good videos. But it was like, what? Look at this.
Right.
Like I was in the market for a new iPad anyway.
I was too, because my sound, it doesn't compare to yours. Like, I don't know if something got in the microphone, but mine was not new. Let's just say that.
You don't know if you spilled some kind of beverage in bed on your microphone, on your
It's
iPad?
on my night table. Who knows what's on it?
I don't even want to go into the liquid quality of what could be happening.
What a difference the newest version of the iPad Air.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And you guys, did you notice there's microphones on both ends now?
I did not know that.
Yes.
I actually would like to say that I'm not a tech person, meaning that I don't know everything out there. I don't follow the new stuff. I don't run out to get it. But when I do get it, it's like, what? I love this. Like, really, I love it.
Yeah.
I use it all the time. I don't, my laptop I use for work stuff. But I don't often, my iPad is like every day, all my stuff.
So that was fun.
It was fun.
It's actually funny.
So thank you for supporting us.
Yeah.
So we could treat ourselves to this. But it really is going to make a huge difference for the videos. We were so tired of the
oh God, it should have happened.
Crap quality.
Right?
I know.
Yeah,
You're right.
You're right. I'm just kind of unpacking because I didn't do that. I flew in here. It's funny because when I know it's just you and I, it's not that it's not a priority. I just come in
with no prep.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
And so that was today, but then I had remembered when we got here, we got new box lights. Yeah. So I had to set them up.
We did. We had to do some assembly. Donna says she's knitting with our knitiversary sock set right now. Yes! Rose Hill Yarns.
We have a few more coming. We wanted to keep it in the shop a little longer, so
it's so good.
We have a few coming for anybody.
And it's so springy and summer. Like, it's just the perfect thing for craving bright colors, and we have to keep it in the shop. Jodi, speaking of bright colors.
You guys, as I'm unpacking this box, I'm like, ooh.
Shopping all over again.
I set things aside as they come, and I don't really look at them because these are things to podcast. So I'm looking at some of these things going.
I have lots of fun things to share today.
Okay.
I've been knitting a little, only on 2 things, but things that I'm like bringing me tons of joy. Okay, so we've been teasing everybody about our personal products. Should we do that now?
Let's do that.
Okay, this is the health and beauty segment. No whips and FOs. It's strictly health and beauty right now.
It's really funny because now that I'm approaching the 5-0, let me be honest, it was the 4-0 that I needed to pay more attention. Skincare gets essential. Like, you can get away with slacking off in your younger years.
I feel like literally the moment I turned 40, things were different in your body, in the way things worked, in the way things feel.
Yeah.
So yes, I get where you're coming from. Yeah. And then 50 is like, just wait till July, Jodi. Shit's really gonna hit the fan.
It's fucking happened already. That's so funny. Okay. So
good morning, Lolly. I don't want to go too close. People are gonna be like right up my nose.
Hi from Calgary. I think after today, we're not going to be able to podcast for a while together. Like, we're the butthole of Canada right now when it comes to people not putting more restrictions in place.
Well, I don't know if we're the butthole because Ontario went on a strict lockdown.
Well, the reason I say that is because our province is not taking the proper steps. In my opinion,
I don't want to get started on our premier. He's such a... Honestly, Jodi, I couldn't agree with you more.
That's a tangent because how many people need to get sick before we... Anyway.
I was actually speaking to our friend walking by on the sidewalk yesterday with her dog, Tanya, my neighbor down the street, nurse. Yes. And we were speaking about the way things are going. And, as a healthcare worker, she's fully vaccinated now. She's got both of her shots, which is great. But she's talking about what's going on in the hospital. And she said the numbers are creeping up in ICU, which is really bad. People seem to think they can get together for Easter dinners and family dinners, which we haven't done since January of 2020 as our family.
So the numbers are
people
already
are mistaken.
So the numbers are already soaring. I can't wait till these numbers from Easter come in.
It's
you know what's
shameful.
Crazy?
It's shameful.
The doctors are begging for a 4-week lockdown. Anyway, for some reason I just got off.
That is not
tangent.
The health and beauty segment.
No, it triggered.
That is the COVID reality segment.
You know what I did?
I hope you're doing well. I hope you're hanging in there. Please don't go anywhere. Do not have dinner with your family.
Right.
Stay home.
I got to find my videos while you talk about your thing.
Okay, here's my thing. I one of my things I do go to the pharmacy. Obviously, we have to go to the pharmacy. And yesterday, I was in the nail section because I really haven't been doing the mani-pedis a lot.
Okay.
But I did one a while ago. So anyway, my feet are a disaster. Let's just say that. Sally Hansen is like such a great brand, right?
Unpaid promotion.
Unpaid, totally unpaid. I paid my own hard-earned dollars. But these little things are these new? These little packets. Okay, so this is a hand mask. And it's little like gloves, a double layered glove with a little tab that you stick. But inside of it is like shea butter and macadamia nut oil. I bought the hand and the feet. So last night I did the sock one. It comes in socks and gloves. You guys, my feet are transformed.
Jordan just said, my hands are so dry. You know what I said?
Go get this.
I said, use one of our face masks.
Take this home.
No.
Jodi.
We'll get it.
I even just said to Jeff, the hand one, I mean, I'm used to doing things with my hands all the time.
Yeah.
It's going to be a nightmare to sit there after 20 minutes with my hands like this. Take
Can
it to
you
Jordan.
knit with it? Thank you. She will
take
love
it to Jordan.
it.
The feet one, I'm going to go back and get more. So I did like the paddle where you take all the dry skin off. And then these. And then this morning still, my feet look about 15 years old. They're like beautiful.
Oh, wow. That's a stretch. These bad boys, these hooves.
Jodi.
It's going to take more than one
Jodi.
sock treatment.
Okay, so then go do it and let us know how it goes.
Okay.
Because my feet were gross. I was like shredding the sheets. My feet were so...
Oh no, I've been there. Where it's like your
so
heels catch on
dry.
it.
I was offending myself.
That's a thing. My heels catching on my sheets.
Exactly.
Okay, so Jordan went through her room and brought up some extra like toiletry stuff. She said, I'm not going to use these. In it was some face... you know, the pot of face wax?
Yeah.
But the kind that you just microwave for 30 seconds?
Right.
And so the kids thought it would be funny to wax my face.
Yes.
And so I have a little video.
Okay, let's
Maddie
see.
is ruthless.
Is she a good waxer?
Well, good meaning...
She likes the ripping off part.
Okay, I got to turn up the volume.
Jodi, that's like
Okay.
a total... That's a...
Here's another
What are they
one.
called? A boomerang. That's a good boomerang.
I'm ready whenever you are, Maddie.
She's a terrible waxer. That's not how you do it. That's hysterical.
Right? Like, I think my lip is inside that.
Okay, so what do you normally do for, like, is this the first time you've been having to deal with this stuff? Because I wax my face. That is what I do. I bought the wax pot. And if I need to do my eyebrows or all the other sprouting areas, chin, I use wax.
You know what I found lately, and it's for sure hormonal, is more peach, like the amount of face hair.
Jodi, don't even get me started.
Not just whiskers that I've all like, right?
I'm on board. I know what you're saying.
And
I totally agree.
And Jordan looked at me and then she goes, not to be offensive, but there's but there seems to be more face hair.
And there's a combination of bad eyes, like and then all the face. So you don't really see it unless you're in. You got to get in there.
I mean, you get the odd gray barb,
Right.
or like the 4-inch black chin hair.
Totally.
But like the amount of fuzz.
I know what you're talking about, Jodi.
Anyway, so that's what they were after. We were trying
That's
this wax.
hysterical. I love the home
We
DIY.
all actually peed our pants. That was a
so
very small snippet.
funny.
They actually ended up doing all. I don't know how great that microwave.
So honestly, Jode, get the pot that you plug in.
We
Just like
just did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I use the.
You don't need those.
It's got tea tree oil or something. Like it's gentle wax stuff.
You just pull the wax, right? You don't put the strip on.
No, I buy strips and use the strip too.
I don't think I have this.
I went to Sally Beauty
Yeah.
and get the pot.
I got
that you
an
plug in
Amazon
and-
one, but it doesn't require you to put
Yeah.
the strip on.
So that's probably something you didn't think you guys would get today.
Yeah.
All kinds of fiber.
Yeah, hair.
50-year-old face fiber.
I wonder if anyone's knit hair,
Gross.
like really hair.
Like people hair?
Yeah.
I don't really
Spun
want to
it
know.
and knit it?
Probably. I don't want to know.
Yeah. Interesting.
I know there's the pet thing where people spin their pet hair into yarn and stuff.
You know what I'd like
Makes
to
me
do?
gag.
I would like to get a duck egg. I would like to hatch it.
A duck egg?
Yeah. You can get
Okay.
those. There's this place in Beaumont that sells them.
And what are you going to do with a baby duck? It would
Well,
be
just-
so lonely.
I would get 2.
Okay.
Shane said no,
I was gonna say why,
but I'm working on them
why?
because they can be like house pets.
They just poo everywhere.
Yeah.
Like they just walk around.
Well, I
Like
do
everywhere.
that too.
They'll fit right in.
Totally. Anyway,
Jodi,
when you
every
said pets-
spring
Oh
you
my
feel like you need
God.
new pets.
I feel like
It's
I
like the
need a
weather
duck.
gets nicer and you're like looking at kitties, you're looking at like not puppies, but this
Oh, I don't
happened
want
last
them.
spring too. You got giant dogs.
I don't want them anymore.
You're done with
I
that.
love them, but I don't want them.
Oh my gosh. Hello.
Okay.
Somebody tried spinning dog hair once and it didn't work.
Oh, we have talked about dog hair, that undercoat of
Did she say dog or something
No,
else? I don't know.
know.
Kathy just ordered her Muffy mug. Did you see my Muffy mug, you guys?
I have those to show. I have a few other things that we added.
The color is so good and so springy.
People love aqua blue.
Me too.
Yeah.
So that's Max the knitter made the beautiful Muffy the beaver. Right, exactly perfect. So
Somebody-
we love her.
Oh my God, they're loud AF. Jodi, don't.
Jodi, don't
Yeah.
get it.
Somebody just said, what people don't tell you is they get talons and they attack.
Oh my god.
Yeah, done. I don't want a duck anymore.
Wow.
How about a chicken?
A chicken?
A chick.
No. I would love like a chicken coop.
Yeah.
I really would love half a dozen. Hi, Max.
Morning.
I really would love a chicken coop. I
You-
don't have space.
You're allowed.
Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah.
Because we also love eggs. Like I would never get tired of eggs.
Yeah.
So I watch Christina of Chelsea Yarns. I watch her vlogs and live vicarious. She's got a nice chicken coop
Yeah.
with lots of chickens.
Yeah. I think her property seems much bigger, isn't it? Like a
I
little.
don't know. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. They're in New Jersey somewhere.
Yeah.
Good morning, Aimée. Actually, it's evening for you.
Yes.
Aimée in Paris. Yeah, so I would love a little chicken setup. Like,
Is that Aimée dabbing? Didn't that look like
so cute.
Yeah.
Just no roosters. I'm actually a morning person, so I would be okay with a rooster. My
No,
husband
Tracie,
would not want
I
a
actually
rooster.
think it's beyond morning.
What? They do
Like-
it all the time?
No. What roosters go like at the crack of dawn.
Okay, so I'm still sleeping at the crack
Yeah.
of dawn.
She said, I just dabbed. I have no idea how to do
Aimée, I
that.
love it. Keep it coming. That was so cute.
Yeah.
I do get really excited when there's a brand new emoji. So when there's an update, the first thing I do is go to the emojis and see if there's a new one. Okay, we should maybe get some knit talking happening because we got all the personal grooming out of the way.
You know, I have quite a bit of knitting to show.
Jodi, bring it on. You go first.
Well,
You've got quite a pile here.
some of it is you've seen the sock tubes, but I completed the socks, which I'm
Good.
super
Okay,
excited
but that's
about.
a whole new project.
It did.
Cranking a tube is one
Yeah.
project, making socks is another.
We got a lot of dabbing going on.
I love it, you guys. How cute is that? Aimée loves sock knitting. That surprised me. I love hearing that people love knitting socks.
Yeah, you know, I think a lot of people like a sock knit.
It's crazy how
Yeah.
much I love sock knitting.
Well, and also the whole portability.
Oh,
The whole you always have it in your bag. You can have one in the car.
one ball of yarn or little bits. Like really, you hardly need any yarn.
Yeah.
Anyway, show us Jodi. Okay, this is so beautiful.
So, this was a colorway. Do you guys remember the Hugh Loco and Grocery Girls? What was it? Knit Two Together.
Knit Two Together Sock Club. 6 months we had.
Yeah. I would
was-
love. Yeah. Anyway.
Yes, I would love that too.
I would love it again.
Jodi, those are almost knee socks.
You know, you guys, this was the whole.
100 grams.
Yes.
And those are the minis that came with it? It came with one mini. It came with that green, I think.
It came with the green for sure.
Yeah.
And then the purple was an add-on. But I just added the heels on both and I blocked it. Look how
Jode.
beautiful that her merino is.
Okay, so this was the month where you got sparkle yarn. Because that with that
Yes.
club, we mixed up all kinds of bases, right? We did like the 75-25 and the 80-20. And we specifically said we really want a month where there's sparkle yarn. I think we should start like a campaign.
Yeah, let's bring back the sparkle.
Bring back the sparkle yarn specifically for socks.
Yeah.
It's really subtle,
You guys.
but it's a super fun yarn for socks.
It's so subtle, you might be the only one, unless someone's really looking, that sees it.
It's really hard to capture it on the video, but in person you can just get this little glint of metallic. Anyway, it's beautiful.
That's an
and her-
HD sock, you guys.
Nicole and her team are so awesome.
I think this was Cat Nanny,
Maybe.
if memory serves. But the contrasting color was not sparkle, which I loved.
Yeah.
I loved.
I love it too, Jodi.
But look at those colors.
Can you just
guys.
wait to wear those? That looks like a Monet. Like that looks like a watercolor.
Yes.
It's really,
And
and look
look-
how even it is.
Yeah. Well, that's the sock machine.
No, but like even the dyeing,
yeah.
like the
Well,
that's
They're
perfect.
They're profesh, right?
Yeah.
And it's fun. I bound off just the bind off. I learned that from you. Just this a little blip of color.
Oh, I love it.
And
I
then-
love that little bit of a. Socks make me so happy.
Now I can wear them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, can I just say really quickly?
No.
If you are a sock lover and you want to watch a podcast of it's pretty much 90% socks.
Yeah.
Is Earth Tones girl, Denise.
Okay. I don't know that.
Okay, she's amazing. She's a teacher. Like you'll see her classes at Vogue Knitting Live. You'll see she's got a class on YouTube, a free series called the No Fear Sock Knitting class. So if you think,
Okay.
oh, I'm not a sock knitter and I don't even know what to do, what am I going to do? There's a class there. But she's like totally geeks out about different heels and different heel flaps, and like she's knitting her way through all of these things. So if you're big into socks, you should check Denise out. She's awesome.
Is that all she knits?
No, like I've seen her knit like fingerless gloves and stuff like that. But I mean, she designs patterns too. So I think between knitting socks for classes and
How fun.
yeah, she loves, like totally
Okay.
passionate about
Okay,
socks.
okay.
So anyway,
Good.
I'll link her podcast in the
Love.
show notes. I'm even gonna write myself a note because I will forget.
Oh my God.
Earth Tones podcast.
Show notes.
She's
started.
She's
Boom.
she's a sweetie.
Okay. Do you have something to show?
I keep going with your socks.
Really?
Jodi, keep going.
Okay, Tracie.
I do have socks, but I'll show them.
Settle in because there's 3
Okay.
more pairs.
Okay, these colors. This is ridiculous. I
I'm
want
obsessed.
whatever this yarn is. I need to get it. Oh, I know.
She's a UK dyer. It's Fab Funky Fibers. Do you guys remember?
Yes.
Her darn stripes are incredible.
So that's self-striping yarn.
This is self-striping
She
yarn.
did. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
And with her self-stripe, you guys remember we had that amazing giveaway and I had those
Yes.
rainbow, walking on rainbow socks?
Yes.
Same dyer. But look at this.
Okay, so the coral and turquoise and lilac. Come on.
So some of them are speckled, right? Some of them a little more tonal, but look, they're different size stripes.
I love that.
And with
They look like a scrappy sock. They
Right.
look like you've knit a scrappy sock.
right. But with her, you add on the minis if you want it. I don't think this was an add-on, but if I remember correctly, this one was, and I think this one was.
Jodi, I love that you've got all 3 different.
It's fun, especially because I
Yes.
never didn't knit the tube. So thought maybe have some fun. I'm obsessed with, do you want these? They might be a little big.
Jodi, you keep them. But that's so nice of you. Thank you. They won't.
They won't fit.
They
but
won't. Lucky for you.
enjoy them on my feet.
Right.
That's so funny. Okay. Pair number 3.
You've been nuts out. These are super awesome too.
So this is another used the whole 80/20. This is spun right round. I have
So good.
no idea the color.
I wish we could find that out because maybe you could send Renee a pic and ask her if
For
she
sure
would
she'd
know.
remember.
Because people are going to want to know.
Yeah.
Look at the neon.
Yeah, and so I had fun with the toe. There's orange, green, and pink neon. And then the heel just went in. So you guys have seen these already, but I finally
But
added
it's a
heels.
pair.
It's a pair.
It's a big deal.
yeah.
I love it.
Fab Funky Fibers and spun right and round. Thank you, Star. Okay.
Jodi.
This is my new obsession. DK weight socks.
I know.
I've never knit DK weight socks. I feel like that's all I want to knit.
Jodi, they're awesome. Sport to DK are,
One sock was done after dinner before I went to bed.
you started it and finished the whole sock? And
Yep.
so when did you start it?
After dinner, 7 o'clock, went to bed at 11. Yeah.
What size needle did you use?
3.5.
Okay.
48 stitches on a 3.5.
Okay.
I just searched on Ravelry
Sure.
socks and then refined it to DK and then refined it to free just to get
Sure.
an idea of how many stitches to cast on.
Sure.
So 48 was a medium.
Okay.
Anywhere between a 3 and a 3.5 needle. I went to a 3.5 because that's what I had.
And they
handy.
fit great. Jodi, the color's amazing. So is this Kirby Werby's Schitt's Creek?
Yeah, this was her Schitt's Creek, the original. There is now a remix that she's doing, which I've also ordered, but this is her.
Was this the Advent that you ordered DK? Because I have the Sport
Tracie
that I have not knit yet.
Let me tell you, they're not too thick.
No! You guys, I've been telling you how obsessed I am with Patton's Croy yarn.
Is that DK?
It's Sport. It's only 300 meters for 100 grams.
Yeah.
So it is not even close to fingering weight yarn.
Okay.
It goes so fast.
Oh my god. Well, and
These are way more fun colors. But
well, with stripes,
Yeah.
it's like what color's next? What color's
I
next?
totally
right?
agree.
You guys, there were so many stripes from start to toe, and then I cut in a heel, same way as the Kirby Werby.
Yeah.
This red was the end of the self-striping color pattern.
So did you have how much yarn left over? Probably not too much.
I'm
right?
going to show you.
Okay.
I was prepared for that question.
Jodi, I feel so impressed.
They
You're
come
so
in
organized.
two perfectly matched.
See, and that's just the perfect amount for like a little ornament or adding
Yeah.
to a blanket.
You're so smart.
Like a
gonna add in my
ball,
blanket.
Jodi.
Oh, how cute would that be? Just knit and hung in my
Striped,
office.
yes.
Yeah. So then you know what I did? I went online to see who dyes.
DK,
Yeah.
striping.
I didn't really find many.
Okay, so that's a good thing. If anybody knows DK self-striping dyers, will you let us know in the comments
Yeah.
below?
So
I saw one on the Bearded Pearl.
did you?
Woolens and Nosh, I think is the company.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you that again because I'll forget.
I'm gonna write it down and we'll check it out. But I'm pretty sure Caleb did a DK striping.
Woolens and Nosh.
Okay,
I'm
look at
gonna order from
that.
them today.
Okay,
So
that's
you-
super exciting.
So you guys, if you're a lover of sock knitting, I wear socks in the house lots.
Mm-hmm.
These will be my. Oh my god, I love them so much.
Yeah.
That's all I want is
I
DK
really
socks.
like the fatter yarn for socks too. They're cozy. They're not super heavy. They fit in your shoes. Like I don't know what kind of shoes you wear. They're not going to fit in dress shoes, but they fit in like casual boots and shoes easily. I think.
You know what someone just said?
What?
Desert Vista Dye Works does a DK option.
Ooh, she's amazing too.
Oh my god, I'm gonna order.
Well, and
it.
obviously Kirby Werby.
I know she did a remix, you guys, where she rearranged all these colors, so it's almost like gradient fades of each color.
Nice.
Like all the blues, all the greens. Anyway, it's beautiful. Love it.
Self-striping yarn is magical. Magical.
Sock parade is done.
Love it, Jodi. You were a machine.
I'm drinking Pepsi Max. No, Pepsi Zero.
Are you really?
Mhm.
In the morning?
You guys, do you want to hear what's happened?
That's like my husband. He drinks Diet Coke in the morning. Doesn't drink coffee ever, so he'll have a Diet Coke. And I
don't drink coffee either. And I actually, when I start yawning when I'm podcasting, I always feel like it's really, like I'm being rude. I'm not bored.
Me
Like it's
too.
just, you know what I mean? So I thought if I had a new,
Well, and you're all jazzed up about your socks, so that's keeping the energy level up.
someone from Pepsi reached out, you guys. I have to tell you this. I'll show you when it comes. Because remember I talked about it last time.
I hope
'Cause
they send a T-shirt and you can wear it.
it's the new Pepsi Zero, right? It's no aspartame. It's a different sweetener.
Okay. Is that the same as Coke Zero? Stevia based sweetener?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's so good. And someone reached out and said they're with Pepsi and they heard we're fans and would like to send some merch.
It's so funny. One of
That's
Jeff's
hilarious.
best friends growing up when they were young, getting into business and stuff, he was a Pepsi rep and he would go to all the grocery stores and he was your Pepsi salesman. And he was obsessed. Like you couldn't, let me tell you, there was very strong feelings about Pepsi and Coke.
You could, God, you could not have Coke in the house if he was there.
Well, and he would just
Oh,
bring,
and Jeff
he would
is
bring
in
Pepsi.
die-hard
We are like,
Coke.
and I feel like they taste super different. So if you love one, I think you very rarely love the other.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's been Diet Coke for me since I was like a teenager. So,
And It's
But
funny.
it was so funny to get that email. I can't wait
Oh
to
my God,
see
I
what
just
comes.
about fell off the couch. I thought, oh my God, this is silly. It's so funny. But I also have to say, I don't like anything with aspartame. I can pick it out the second it hits my mouth with Pepsi and as well as the Coke, but we're a little more Pepsi. Shane loves Pepsi. It's a totally different taste.
Right.
It's 0 calorie.
Maybe I'll try Coke Zero.
Tracie, it's so good.
I can remember when we were in Portugal and, you know, everything's different. The water's different. The pop is different. They only had those mini cans of pop, whatever we were
I'm
staying.
gonna need 4 of those.
Jodi, they were €4.50 each.
What did Jeff do?
We paid.
Was he on the? He would.
And 2 of those would give you a normal sized glass of Diet Coke. It was like €9, which is at the time it was like €2 Canadian for €1. It was $18 glass of Diet Coke.
Well, Jeff wasn't.
We didn't do it very often, but
Oh
I
my
still
God.
remember. And the people we were traveling with, same thing. He was missing Diet Coke so badly.
It's funny if you had known, Jeff probably would have packed a 12-pack in his bag.
Oh my gosh.
That's so funny. For all the people saying I don't like Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi, try the new Zero of Pepsi. It's amazing. That's okay.
Isn't that
Unpaid
funny?
promotion, you guys. It's
Yeah,
so
I mean,
good.
when you try and avoid sugar,
Yes, and that's what we're doing.
these are your options,
Yeah.
right? So anyway, that's really funny. Sugar's the devil. It's so delicious.
Oh my God.
So bad for
I
us.
dream about it.
I love sugar.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the things, I finished my little yellow shorty socks.
Miss Casual.
Jode, well, they
I
knit super fast, and then
love-
published the pattern yesterday. So these ended up being called the Summer Crush Shorties, which, you know.
They're adorable. Can I just say the yellow, they're so happy.
Thank you. Well, and I mean, it was totally the yarn that inspired them. I loved this. When I saw this Mondim yarn in a speckle, especially the yellow. The yellow, I was like, what? I didn't even know they had that. So I purchased the speckle.
Kind of looks marled.
It's really pretty, and it knits up. Even
You
if you're
guys,
not
it's
big into
nice.
speckles, it knits up into a really nice fabric that's subtle speckles.
You're almost like, is that a speckle or is that just the yarn?
Like I think this would be stunning in a sweater
I do
or
too.
hat or whatever you want to knit.
Yeah.
And it's super affordable, 100% Portuguese wool, non-superwash. So I'm going to see how these wear. It was sort of an
I'm
experiment.
inspecting.
You should inspect.
They're so good.
Um,
I would knit these.
would you
I would knit them.
want me to knit you a pair?
No, you have enough things on your plate.
I could.
But-
I could. They're really fun and quick to knit. I really enjoyed.
They're top down. But if you know how to,
They're super easy. Like if you're a toe up sock knitter, just follow everything in reverse. They would be perfect.
Yeah.
It would be easy to do.
okay, just the little teeny cables here that just go into the, I love them so much.
Thank you. I'm really bad at talking. I mean, I personally absolutely love them, but that feels weird to say.
I know. Aren't
They're-
they great?
They're very, like, there's lots of time where you're just cruising along. You don't even have to look at the pattern. And then you do a few cables and then you cruise along and you don't even have to look at the pattern.
Yeah.
So they knit up really, really fast. And I loved, and thank you to everybody that was like, hey, I want to knit those. That's what really lit a fire under my butt to get them published as quickly as they were. And the test knitters like zoomed through them. One of the ladies did a mohair version. One of the ladies did a gradient like they're all just so beautiful.
That's really fun when you see your test knitters and then when the pattern's published, everybody's their own interpretations.
Totally. And they knit up so fast. Okay. I decided to start make a little striped pair. So I just got this
Oh my
yarn in the
God,
mail
it's so
on Monday.
good. That's
This is-
Gage.
you texted me that picture, remember? This is Bowling Alley by Gage Dyeworks. It's one
You
of her.
had to have it.
I said to
Sign up
Jodi,
for their email.
I said to Jodi, I'm in her shop. Do you want one? And Jodi's like, no, thanks. But
Not because it wasn't gorgeous.
I can give you the leftovers if you want. I mean, I'm gonna have tons of leftovers. I had to
Yes.
knit 2 pairs.
I will have knit a shorty pair after with your leftovers.
So Kat is amazing. And I haven't knit with her base for a while. And when I cast it on yesterday, I thought to myself, this is literally one of the best bases for socks ever. It's a 8-ply. It's super
You guys.
plump. It makes the
It's
most
so
beautiful
good.
socks. And she gives you this giant stripe, and it's your mini skein. It's all in the one ball.
Yeah.
When you're winding. So like this was the same thing. After dinner last night, I started, and this is where, you know, now I'm on the foot.
I saw this colorway and thought, oh, if you haven't seen this already, you have to be notified.
So perfect.
Yes.
Thank you for that. And I found it really helpful to use this little row counter thingy. And then I didn't have to follow so much on my chart.
Or count every time.
No. And I find it hard counting.
I know.
Which row did I really cable?
I know.
So sometimes I'll mark it with a little safety pin stitch marker, but this was really handy. Just click, click, click every time I went by.
Were you ever, did I click that row or did I not?
All the
click that
time.
row? Okay.
All the time.
Okay,
Like,
good.
Did I click it? Should I click it again? I don't know.
Clickety clack.
Totally. But anyway, it's always fun. I do love short socks, Jode. I need a bunch of pairs for garden shop. Right?
Yes.
I need a bunch more shorty socks. So that's what I'm working on. And it was in our cute little anniversary bag, which I've been loving.
Okay.
It's a great size.
It's a great size.
Anyway.
Okay. Tracie, I love
See,
these
I
so
just
much.
hang my
That
cable.
happened really quick.
I just hang my cable needle right on the sock when I'm not using it.
God, you're so smart.
No, it's just like I lose everything. So like, where can I put this that I'm not going to lose it? Thanks, Jode.
Now you can wear them.
Now I can wear them.
I love that.
Thanks.
Socks, more. Oh, okay.
Sock time.
I have a sock inside my head and I can't get it out.
Jody, sounds like your sock constipated.
Socks
It will happen.
I'm socks-tipated.
You are. Jody.
So again, I'm just doing, you know, this section was a dropped row, but the trouble with that section, I think it adds too much bulk. You know what I mean? Where you do the yarn over and drop it after.
I love the look of that though. It's really
I know,
pretty.
but I don't think it's going to translate.
Maybe. Yeah, I love it.
I don't know. And I don't know, maybe it's because I'm trying to knit with two colors. Maybe I should just have fun with one color.
And you cranked a tube?
I already had the tube.
Oh.
No. I just grabbed it because it was already done. I don't know why I started on a tube, the end of a tube.
Oh my God. Okay, well, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And
Happy
I feel
birthday,
like,
Betty. What? Sorry.
no, I was just going to say it's Beth's 81st birthday. And she's spending it with us.
Beth,
Happy birthday, Beth.
I spread Betty at first, but hi, Beth.
Okay, so that is absolutely gorgeous. I feel like any and all of those could be, this is really pretty.
Yeah, I was going to move it. So
I
it kind of, yeah.
Offset. That's really pretty. They're all really pretty.
But then I thought, does that look too much like my sock that I just published? Because that's the kind of the stitch it was.
That's then my next sock. I want to do your Jasper Ridge socks.
Yeah. Anyway, I was just having fun with that one evening.
Completely gorgeous. Socks are pretty addictive. Right?
Isn't it funny? For
Why
so
is that?
long, I didn't knit socks. Now, it's not all I want to knit with, but it's what I want to have on the needles.
I mean, for a long time, all we showed were socks and shawls.
Yes.
And I still love them both.
The evolution.
Yeah. And I really do get excited about different bases for socks.
Yes, you do.
Trying different things to see how they're going to work out. And I don't even care if like, if a sock wears out, I just knit them all the time. Yes, I would probably repair it, but
I don't know that I would repair it if I'm honest. I guess it would depend on the yarn.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I guess I could try, but honestly,
Yeah.
I just keep knitting them all the time. So,
Yeah.
God, Joe, you're going to have a drawer full of DK ones in no time.
Speaking of You Loco that we mentioned already, this was the sock set that I bought for you, remember? I said, do you want it?
Yes, thank you.
This was already released.
Yes, this is one of the hens. This is the Splash Cochin. Oh, it's so much better with
Tracie,
these lights,
nothing's
Jody.
blowing out.
This is so much better. So this was one of her hens. Jody, this is so pretty.
That peach.
Thank you.
That blushy.
We get to share two roosters today.
Do we?
These two.
Let's share.
Okay, so last week, Nicole is amazing. She treats the podcast to her whole collection, and they're all going to be prizes. But so last week was this. The roosters have started to come out. So this was last week's, and it was like, what the heck is that?
You guys, this is going to be a fun whatever it is.
That's super fun.
I think sock right away, but obviously you can knit whatever
Even
you
like a
want.
cowl or a little shawl, I think that's really, really, really pretty.
That neon purple
Or
is
those
incredible.
multicolored shawls, like that could be one of your
Yes.
like contrast colors in the shawl.
Yeah.
So that one came out last week and it's called something English, right?
Old English Game.
Old English Game. And Nicole's got the best pictures on her Instagram.
So this is available to order.
Okay, this one that we're just going to show is coming out tomorrow. You will not have seen this yet.
I can see you knitting this.
Jodi, saw this and thought,
yeah.
what
beautiful.
the heck? This is the dark Cornish. Oh my gosh. And it's got, the minis are sage and spruce.
Oh my gosh, that's really good.
Stop it.
Yeah.
The lavenderies and coppers.
Wow.
So this is not on sale till tomorrow.
Yes.
But you're getting a sneak peek today. Blurry? Someone said it's blurry? Really? Isn't that beautiful? Yes, you're right. This is totally up my color alley.
Every time I see a sock set from her, I mean, they're incredible. That team there is incredible with their colors.
Totally.
Yeah.
And so it's really great because if this ends up in your stash for a while, she's even got that it's the 2021 collection. Like you'll always remember, like, when did I get this? Or when did this one come from?
Yes.
Right?
And what she's doing this year is she's telling you what minis are with it because the minis are always in her shop as a tonal.
You could do a sweater.
Yes.
Like say you wanted to do this Zweig sweater or whatever, where the yoke is one like you could do this and then order the full body in other colors. That's so smart. That. So thank you, Nicole, for sending all these goodies. And she also had a custom bag done for her chicken coop collection this year. And we've already shared these beautiful sister bags, but I'll open this one. This one's too freaking cute. It's all...
I love that pattern.
Isn't it cute? And such a pretty color. So these are the, I don't know what they call this bag, but it's the one that you can make into a yarn bowl or knit with it over your arm, right? Like you can push everything in.
For a little bowl.
Yeah.
There's lots of ways to do that.
Go like that. They have like a thing where they do all the like...
Origami bag.
Right. Anyway, you can get those...
I'll need instructions.
That's part of the coop collection. So you can get the yarn at Hue Loco, you can get the... And these little stitch markers too. Looks like they're brand new.
Yes.
I hadn't seen these before.
Yeah.
So you can go to Nicole's shop and treat yourself, treat a friend.
Are these there too?
Yeah, I think so. New chicken pins, Jode.
Could we keep these?
Yes.
We'll give away the stitch markers and the yarn.
These pins are super cute. Okay, this is that fluffy white chicken.
Oh, I love that.
Here. So cute.
Look at this.
And she's got sheep ones too. Like she's already got a couple of really cute sheep ones for the wool lovers, but
oh my gosh, that's cute.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
Yeah, beautiful. So there you go. There's a sneak peek. Speaking of chickens.
I was going to say something and I have forgotten.
That's
I should
really
write
crinkly.
notes.
Yes, really?
Well, and then
That
I
would
think,
you would just shock me. I would be taking your temperature
Tracie
and
would fall
worrying
off
about
the
you.
chair.
Because that would be crazy.
Oh, you know what I did do?
What?
I have printed some patterns that came out that I was like oogling.
Yay.
That I wanted to share. This one is called the Sheep Camp Sweater. Were you gonna show it?
I forgot my big knitting project upstairs.
Do you want to go?
I have to go.
Okay.
Share
I'm gonna talk
the-
about a couple of
Okay.
patterns. This one is by Native Knitter. Oh God.
Oh, I love her patterns.
She is a rock star. Her photography, her styling, her sweater, everything. It's now live on Ravelry. It's called the Sheep Camp Sweater. It is adorable, you guys. She's knitted in this really soft mint with a dark green for the color work. But look at her photography. She is just gorgeous. Okay, another one that I saw, and I can't remember the name of this. I'm going to have to look it up. If I can find my phone. Oh yeah, it's right in front of me. But look at that, you guys. It's a crocheted granny square turned into a sweater. let me just go into here. Oh,
Mhm.
did Renee just come out with a new sweater?
Who? Andrea Mowry?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I called her Renee when I saw her thing. Okay, just a minute. I'm going into Mrs. Brown's bags. Hang on. Saved. Okay, this sweater is called...
Which one? That's so cute.
That's
in the new pom-pom.
Battenberg Cardigan, issue 36. See? When you're not here, I don't know and I have to look
Well,
it up.
I don't know what it's called, but it is in the newest pom-pom that's quilt inspired.
It's Battenberg. Is that not amazing?
Super beautiful.
I would wear that.
Well, it's so fun. And that picture is amazing.
Okay. I did these two. Let me just do one more because I have a whole pile and then you can show.
No, that's good. Yes, that's really cute.
I just thought it's really whimsical. I
love those nesting dolls.
but just I mean, I wouldn't, this isn't my taste, but
Right.
this is really
art.
pretty.
Yes.
I love that so much.
Me too.
And-
Super fun, colorful colors that she put together.
It's the Kalina Jamelina.
Jodi, who are you kidding?
Kalina Jamelina. I'm not sure. We'll have to look it up. It's not in English, so I would be guessing. But I thought that was so pretty.
It's really fun. I think someone
All
must have had a
over color
ball
work,
knitting that.
right?
Yes.
Okay, so
I love it.
Did
Did you show Vincent's shawl that we forgot last time? Remember?
No, but that's on our...
We lifted all of our stuff last week. We lifted up all our yarn and stuff, and you're like, we forgot the shawl. This came out last week, and so I remember the sneak peeks on Instagram, and we were already like, what? This is so beautiful. Okay, I had no idea at the time. This is the Our Hand Shawl by Vincent Williams, who is Vesuvio's Crafts.
I think that's so beautiful.
It's stunning. I think my printer did not do it justice, but it's a hybrid. It's part knit, part crochet.
Love it.
Stop
what part
it.
is crochet? The edge.
This, I think you're alternating in the V's here. Like, I think this is crochet, and then this is knit, and then this is crochet.
Wouldn't that be a fun project to expand if you're not all that familiar to
I'm
to dive into a project like this when it's got a little bit of both?
He's awesome. And then I saw another sneak peek recently. He's doing crocheted colorwork cowl. And I never even thought of it before. Of course you can I guess you can crochet colorwork.
Yeah, I think you can do anything and everything with.
So he says this shawl is constructed from a few casted on stitches and grows from the top down. And then you shift from one craft to the next. A little bit of knitting, a little bit of crochet. I love that so much. And it's a DK. So super speedy.
I think it's really beautiful.
And I love the way he dates his patterns too. Spring, summer 2021. That's really great.
Because God knows
To
we're not
look
gonna
back on
remember.
things, right? So I think that is really interesting. Yeah, you can definitely see that this textury part is the crochet. This is stockinette and a few yarn over rows, and then I'm pretty sure this stuff is all crocheted.
Ooh, I can't wait to meet him one day.
It's beautiful. Me too.
I love it. Okay.
Me too. Did you have more patterns to share?
Yes, but I'll splatter them in between other things.
Okay. Jodi.
I got a pile. I have a wad.
I have my Mrs. Brown's Bags bucket in jazz. It's quite literally always my favorite. And I've been doing our knit along.
I haven't.
Comfort Fade Cardi.
Okay, I haven't seen this.
Jodi, I've knit the crap out of this.
Are you obsessed?
Totally obsessed. So this is the Sienna Fade Kit by La Bien-Aimée.
Okay.
It is ridiculously gorgeous. Like, it's so beautiful. These are all my colors. I've got a couple more that I've got to wind up as I'm going on. But I steamed this a little bit today, so that's why I forgot it. It was hanging in my laundry room.
Tell us about it.
Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know what to tell you other than it's a very relaxing pattern to knit.
Okay.
Very well written. And it's really fun because you only knit a little bit and then you do a fade section and then you start a new color. Like, you've got these short-term goals and I feel like it zips along.
Was it a lot to pay attention to increases and changing colors?
Was it a lot? No, because the increase, I mean, at some point, I mean, that's definitely where I'm paying the most attention is in the yoke.
Because if you miss a row with your fading,
Right.
it's not the end
And
of the world.
I'm actually knitting this at a slightly different gauge, so I'm kind of fingers crossed that this is going to fit the way I'm hoping it will fit.
Okay.
So, I mean, I did knit it the way it was written in the
Okay.
pattern for the first color and the first fade.
Okay.
But then I thought my yoke was getting pretty long, and I was worried about that with my gauge. So I made sure I had the right number of stitches, but this portion is a little shorter than the pattern says. So I
Okay.
just, that's no
Custom.
big deal. Yeah. And then I faded. So I decided the length for my body,
Yes.
this body portion, I did not want the really long look of a long
Okay.
cardigan. I wanted like the shorter, boxier. That's just my favorite style. So I knew I needed 13 inches from the underarm to the bottom of the hem. And then I literally just drew it out on a piece of paper and thought every fade section is 2 inches. And then in between that, I just divided that up for my colors. So it's really more like 2 inches of fade, 3 inches of color, 2 inches of fade, 3 inches of color. But I've done all my colors now. And
Oh, it's so good with all the colors.
thank you. And I did I love this up here with the raglan.
Mhm.
So I did it on the down the body too. And that was,
What is that? A centered?
so on the wrong side that you're knitting on, it's just a purl stitch. But when you turn your sweater out, it's got this knit stitch running through so it's not hard. But it actually looks, this is the side. So I've got
Your
most
sleeve.
of one sleeve done.
Oh, I see you've done that.
And so
red.
there's the body. And our friend Kelly actually gave me the tip to do that on the sleeve, because on the inside, it makes your color changes really easy.
Otherwise, it's blipping too much because it's a
It's
spiral.
hidden in a purl, right? So it
Yes.
makes your color changes really easy. So I thought when she said that, I thought, okay, well, they'll do down the body. So when you're done, it kind of looks, I love that look, sort of.
Okay, so I feel like you're like on the home stretch.
Me too. I do feel like that. Because my arms are not super long. So
Wow.
I could have finished the sleeve. So the sleeve, I'm into my fourth color, but then you fade back into your first color. So my
like
cuffs will be
I like that.
the pink. So this is a really fun pattern. I love it a lot. I did change the ribbing to 1 by 1. It makes no big deal, right?
Yeah.
It's no difference.
And you're doing a very small collar.
I think I'm going to do ribbing. I don't know that I'm going to do, I'm
I
pretty
see.
sure I'm not going to do a shawl collar, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see
Okay,
how it works out.
I think ribbing is just you.
I really
Not
love
that a shawl.
that
You
look.
couldn't pull off a shawl collar, but I just think,
Yeah.
yeah, I just love the
I
idea of
mean,
ribbing.
We'll see how it goes. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll pick it up and do ribbing and think that looks terrible and do garter stitch and a shawl collar. But I do feel like I'm in the home stretch. So I finished all of this on the weekend.
And I love picking up stitches and
Me
finishing
too.
into. I love that part.
So this actually, when I say 1 by 1 rib, I did twist the rib. So I twisted the knit stitches on.
because they pop out better.
Yeah, it gives you a really nice texture.
Yeah.
So on the wrong side, like the stockinette side, I was twisting the purl.
Show
And,
us this. Okay, sorry.
That's
And
okay. Yeah. And then on the right side, I was twisting that same stitch, which is now a knit.
okay.
So whatever one you're twisting, you just do. I did that on both sides.
So show us the other side.
Sure.
Are you ever tempted to do? Oh, I love this side.
I mean, it's beautiful. No, I really love the reverse stockinette, but how cool
So
that you could
pretty.
literally wear it both ways.
yeah,
You really could.
I love
If
that.
you weave in your ends properly. And actually, I'll just tell you what I did for my ends. Because you are kind of conscious about, you can wear this both ways. So for my ends, I did duplicate stitch. So it's literally like you're traveling through a knit stitch, and I did that for a few times. And then on the back, it looks like you cannot tell.
Yeah.
You're not
That's
going on a
nice.
line at all. You're traveling the path of the
Yeah.
yarn. And then when I come out on this side, the last time I come out, I split where I come out. So I split a stitch. I did one of these. I did one of these for you guys. What did I do? Okay. And then I'll trim it after I block it. I won't trim these till I block them. But when I do block it, I'm going to fray that little tail. I'm going to cut this even shorter, but it is never going to come back through. It is never going to unwind.
Oh, that's a good tip.
When you fray the yarn like that
Yeah.
and bring up, it's never ever going to come. So I will
I just tie a
trim
knot.
that. Right. Tie a knot and be done with it.
I have to say I've done that.
I've zip tied it. I'm just going to zip tie it. But I just
That's a good
thought
tip.
it's very invisible on
Yes.
both sides of your work.
Good.
So anyway, that's that. I love it. I'm having a ball knitting it. And I think the yarn is ridiculous. Like, it's so beautiful. I can hardly.
It's beautiful blocked. Look how plump it gets.
Yeah, I gave it a little steam this morning so that you could see the
really
ribbing a little
pretty.
bit better.
Really
So maybe this will be done next time. I have to say, I did love the 2-week.
Yeah.
We had a little break over spring break
Yeah, so we went to 1 week last year.
during the pandemic because
And then
everybody
we went
was
to
stuck.
2 weeks towards the end, but then we came back to one every week.
I
I think we
know.
should go back to once every 2 weeks.
I agree, and for lots of reasons, but it was yes, I like that, and I think
Yeah.
it's nice that we can be flexible.
Yeah, people are going to get annoyed.
Totally,
Like delete.
I'm annoyed at myself already.
Right.
Like, zip it,
So this
Jodi.
morganite. Oh my god, am I saying it right?
Yep.
Floral morganite. La
Can I
Bien-Aimée
hold it for you?
color.
It is the most gorgeous hot coral.
Yeah. Even Jordan said, "Mom, that's so not your color."
So tell me all about it, because I was shocked when you were like, "I need a
I don't
sweater in
know.
that."
I
Jodi, it's
just
so
saw
good.
it and I was obsessed with it. So I wanted to have a love note, another love note, because I love the lightness and the gauziness. I knit it at a bigger gauge.
So you're knitting this with the single ply and the mohair.
You guys,
And?
look at how amazing this color is.
Jodi, it's so beautiful.
So what I did was I followed the pattern, and you cast on down here, and then but once I got a little bit lower, I just wanted to go back and
So did you do the
finish.
provisional cast on?
No, I just knit into the stitches.
Okay, so you did a regular cast on and then came back and picked that up and knit up a little bit.
Right.
I love it.
Um
Some people get turned off with a provisional cast on. And I feel like for this pattern, if you eliminate it, I don't think it's a problem.
I've now done it both ways. I did a provisional cast on and followed it the first time, which is great. I mean, I love those little fiddly things to
Yeah.
start with, but I was feeling a little lazy and I just wanted to cast it on.
But I do think it's a good opportunity to learn too.
So you guys can see, I mean, it's pretty seamless where I just picked up the stitches. I just long tail cast on.
Yeah.
And then I picked up the stitches here. You're not going to see when you block it, you guys.
It's also, though, honestly, don't be freaked out by provisional cast on.
Right. So easy.
We do the crochet hook one where you're crocheting right onto your knitting needle.
Yeah.
And it's a little fussy and fiddly at the beginning, but honestly, it is a great skill to have and to know, because there are patterns where it matters. You need to do
Yeah.
provisional cast
Yeah.
on.
This, I was lucky enough to get away with it because the mohair kind of helps fill in some of those. But
I can't get over the color. Jodi, it's so
I
beautiful.
just want to knit.
It looks so
this.
good on you. You barely started too.
Yeah. I barely started. And I've split for sleeves.
It's even more beautiful in person. Like, it looks great on video. It's knock your socks off in person.
Oh, this is the mini I also used, you guys, for my socks. And it's like it has this inner light to it.
Well, it's funny because, yes, like on the merino nylon sock yarn, it is so beautiful. But then they dye it here where there's a silk, and it looks like it's glowing. It's so beautiful. And
I cannot wait.
Even the single ply, so without the nylon, just the merino, it looks slightly different, but equally gorgeous. Jodi, I think you're...
Yeah.
I can see why you're obsessed. Is that your main project that you're knitting right now?
Well, that and the socks. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Carson says that's juicy.
Yes, it is, Carson. It's a beautiful colorway.
I love it.
Do you have any more knitting?
I don't have any more knitting to actually don't. I mean,
Let's show this.
let me tell you, that sweater took a lot of
Yeah,
knitting.
that's a lot
I'm
of
knitting
knitting.
that on a smaller needle than my mohair sweaters.
Really?
That's a 4mm needle that I'm using. So that is a lot of stitches. And plus I was always trying it on. Like I really don't want the body to stretch out super long. I really want it to fit the way I want it to fit.
Yes.
So I was taking my time with figuring out how long to knit things. So
There's been a lot of thought that's gone
I
into
tried
that
it on
for you.
about 12 times at least.
Do you
so far.
love once it's blocked what it's doing?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I love that shape. Or
Jodi,
shapeless.
I honestly, I
Yeah.
feel like this could be one of my most favorite knits ever by the time I'm done.
Yeah.
And it's really, the pattern is fantastic, but it's like a love letter to speckled hand-dyed yarn.
Yeah.
It looks so amazing in a speckled yarn. So anyway,
Yeah,
any
it's
changes I'm going to
beautiful.
make are going to be on my Ravelry page.
Okay.
There's hardly any. It's more like just how long did I knit my
Sure.
colors. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. But Jodi, it's spring, which means the spring knit collage knit along is happening soon. Come on.
Did you try this on?
I actually didn't, but I feel like I should have.
I feel like you should.
Why didn't I? So last year was the first time we did this. In last spring was the first time we did this spring knit collage. Aimée sent some samples our way, which are so freaking cute. Look, it's embroidered.
I feel like that's a little trend that's creeping in. I've seen a few things with some embroidery.
And so easy,
Yeah.
right? So the embroidery is done in their cotton yarn. So I should have a big skein of knit collage here, but so the yarns of these type of yarns from knit collage, they're hand spun in India. Aimée's got this really great video showing you where they come from and how they're made, and they silk screen the fabric. And this is like a cotton yarn that they're embroidering with. She's so cool at combining all of that stuff. This is their Kaleidoscope sweater, but they've made it short sleeve and embroidered it for spring. So that's amazing.
That's adorable.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah, I feel like I want to try it on.
Jodi, you totally should. Do you want to see what I'm going to knit?
Yes.
This pillow.
Oh, you wanted a pillow knit collage forever.
Okay, so here's the thing. I love sweaters.
Can we just keep that one?
Right. It's so squishy. I love sweaters, but I also love knitted items in the home. Jodi.
Oh, it's super cute.
Jodi, can you stand a little bit to show the bottom? It looks really cute on you. See?
Right? Is that you? Oh, I thought that was me.
Oh my God, that reminded me. I have to phone that person.
I would probably knit this because it's a little flappy here.
Right.
But I would probably knit this
Like a couple inches longer.
Slightly longer. But it's so, you guys.
That would take you 6 minutes with knit collage yarn to
Right.
knit 2 extra inches because it goes so fast.
Makes my
Jodi,
boobs look bigger.
It's so cute on you.
Yeah.
So I'm wearing my Kaleidoscope cardigan, which was my knit along project last spring.
Yes.
And it is still the most fun thing
Yeah.
I have ever knit. It's really cropped.
Yeah.
And it's striped in a million different colors. And there's the cotton yarn and all the wool. And it was knit in like 3 days.
Look at that tassel.
Jodi, look at the top. Okay, so this time
Oh my God, that's cute. It's like a pom-pom.
they've got a pillow, and the style of this is called entrelac, which is kind of modular, like you're picking up stitches and knitting little rectangles. And
Is it continuous?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've only done it once before in a scarf that I never finished.
Okay.
Scarves are the worst.
They're the boring.
Boring.
Yeah.
But this with giant yarn, and you get to mix 3 colors, and it's
Love.
not that big. And then the back is garter stitch.
That took 8 minutes.
So you can knit 6 of these in 1 day.
You guys, it's 2 stitches to an inch or something crazy like
Crazy. And then you get to make these cute little tassels. So I've chosen, this is what I'm going to knit. And we're actually going to have a giveaway for a pillow kit. Aimée is sending, as she is so generous, she's sending our stuff. So we'll have that fun giveaway.
Okay.
But there's all this info coming out now on what is the spring knit along and what is it all about and what are the patterns, and they have videos on their Instagram and also a YouTube channel. You can check it out there.
Okay.
But when you buy one kit, whichever that may be, maybe it's the pillow, maybe it's the sweater, you get all the knit along patterns.
Yeah. Yes, that's a lot.
And you get classes step by step. They do this on Teachable. So you're not just getting the pattern, you're getting videos for every step.
Okay.
So I feel like it's
That's a
just
lot.
the most,
a
oh
lot
my
of
gosh.
value.
Jodi, we've never seen a knit along like
Yes.
this. And it's really community based. There's Zoom meetups, there's Facebook groups, there's yoga sessions.
Really?
Yes, it's all about wellness and community and learning something new. Honestly, there's people that have never knit a sweater that they do, like the Kaleidoscope.
Okay, you guys, pretty fun because this project is going to be very quick.
It's so fun too.
Yeah.
I've never knit, and let me tell you, I was very nervous. I have a lot of my own padding. I was very nervous about knitting very, heavy, chunky yarn and what that would look like for me. I mean, personally, I love
it
my
too.
sweater.
It looks adorable.
So I think
I just think wear what you.
it makes me so happy. I
Right.
love it.
Who
I
cares?
feel like it looks
Yeah.
awesome. Can I
Who
say that? Like,
cares
I
that you
feel
look-
like it looks, just the way you layer it is, if you love it,
I completely agree.
and I never wear this without somebody asking me where did I get my sweater, because it's pretty unique stuff.
It's fun.
But I love it, and I think you should knit and wear exactly what you love. Another thing that's great is they're very size inclusive.
Yeah.
I think like from 34 inches to 70 bust size.
Okay.
So,
I fall at that.
pardon?
I fall down there.
You're in there. I'm in there. We're all in there, which I love.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. Amy's a really wonderful person doing
She
some
is
amazing
wonderful. Yeah.
things. So I get ready for my pillow. I'm so excited.
So are these kits available or we're not there yet?
we're not there yet, but you can check out the colors and stuff on
Okay.
their website. The kits go on sale next Wednesday, the 14th.
Yes. We will have an affiliate link.
Yeah.
We are an affiliate of the Knit Along.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we will have that. If you're not fussy about what color kit you get,
Yeah.
they do have a big rush of people to the site on the day the kits go out because
Yes.
people want their color.
Yeah.
They do their best to make sure everybody gets what they want.
Okay.
But like, it comes from India, so it's not like they can just get a little bit more from
Sure.
somewhere. So they really do load up as much as they can. But so yeah, if you're interested, I hope you guys knit along with us. I'm totally knitting this pillow.
Do you have the yarn yet?
Well, I have Knit Collage yarn here that I could start.
But you're going to wait for
But
a
I'm
kit.
getting, I am getting one of their kits.
Okay.
I've picked a really pretty kind of neutral one, and then they're going to send a surprise one. So
I love that.
you can go crazy. This one's really kind of in between. It's quite soft colors.
Yeah.
But they've got like neon and dark colors and bright colors.
Love that.
Isn't the garter stitch amazing?
I mean, yeah.
How about
I
on
love
your
that.
bed?
Yes.
Wouldn't this just be so pretty?
Yes.
Anyway,
Jerry likes a good bed
I
pillow.
like to gush. Oh,
I wonder at home.
all the beiges.
Because in Phoenix, she has 83 pillows on her bed. I mean, it's a beautifully made bed. There's a sham. There's several tosses.
Nobody
there's
makes a bed like mom.
bolsters.
Right.
Yeah. Any pillow.
And they're layered specifically,
Yeah.
and don't mess up the order.
Yeah. You don't.
Because
I
that's-
don't do it right.
It's been planned
Yeah.
properly.
If you want to go to bed, don't be tired.
She's so
because
good at
you
putting.
have to plan to get in.
You need 6 minutes to take the pillows off the bed
Yeah.
first. Yeah.
Yeah. She
It
makes
does
a-
look amazing.
She makes a wicked bed.
But it's so funny because she loves neutrals here. And then in Phoenix, she's got this beautiful rust colored duvet.
Orangey.
Like-
Gaye, you would love her. She's got
It's
this chaise, this
so
orange.
beautiful.
Yeah. I know, it's beautiful.
So, okay, maybe mom wants a pillow. Anyway, I have a feeling this is going to be a ridiculous amount of fun to knit.
Yeah.
And I did choose it specifically because I have to learn entrelac all over again. It was years ago that I did this.
Right. But I know it's going to be not difficult.
No, it's not
because
difficult.
they're really well written patterns.
It is not a difficult thing at all.
Yeah.
And the thing is too, what I love, I'll stop gushing, but one of the other things I do love about Knit Collage is they have one-on-one. If you're having trouble with anything, they've got a helpline, and you can book an appointment like over Zoom,
Oh, I love
where you can
that.
have so they want to make sure that you're enjoying and loving and successful.
Star said it's short rows and picking up stitches.
Yeah.
So not difficult,
Short
you
rows?
guys.
See, I forget already.
Yeah.
But it is really fun. And you're going to be changing colors all the time.
Yeah.
So to me, that's like,
I love it.
makes things go fast.
Okay, can we mention, because I want as many people to join as we can.
Yeah.
Knit Night this week.
Yes.
We are co-hosts. There is Gaye. Gigi made it. There is
Julie Asselin.
Julie Asselin, Aimée, La Bien-Aimée, and us.
And it's Knit City. So it's Knit City this weekend. Knit City virtual. And Espace Tricot is hosting the Knit Night. And it's, you guys, I know you think you know what Knit Nights are all about, but I promise you, it's going to be way fun. And there's things here that I was like, what? I can't believe that's happening. It's going to be really fun.
So there's been a lot of thought and a lot of effort that has gone into the planning and the execution of this Knit Night.
Yeah.
It's still going to be casual. It's going to be lots of fun, but there's little blips of presentation. There might be a few little gamey things. I'm not going to spoil anything.
No, there's lots going on.
Yeah.
It's going to go so fast. It's 2 hours.
Yeah.
There's door prizes.
Gaye is hosting the karaoke portion.
That's right.
And Julie Asselin is oh my god, I can't think of something funny right off. Anyway,
Julie's just the most bubbly,
she's an amazing
wonderful
hostess.
person.
Yeah.
There's lots going on, and there's gonna be, I think there's a pattern reveal and all kinds of fun things. Trust me, if you're sitting at home doing nothing, you want to come to Knit Night.
Especially Ontario, you've been locked down.
Totally.
So join us. And you guys, when we say Knit Night, the technology couldn't be easier. There's a link.
Yeah.
You just click a link on a computer.
So I'm going to put a link in our show notes for where you get your ticket, because it's actually another site called Eventbrite. It's super easy. It's just like going to Knit Social to get a ticket for something. You're going to go to Eventbrite and you're going to click and get your ticket.
Yeah.
And then you end up getting an email with the link to Zoom, I believe, is how it works.
Yeah.
So it's super simple.
Yeah.
But it is really fun. So you can just sit at home and be cozy and have a drink and knit on or crochet or do whatever it is you want to do and just visit.
Because would this have been Knit City Montreal weekend?
Well, April is, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we're doing it virtually.
We're doing it virtually.
So we would have been in person co-hosting with these lovely ladies.
Yeah.
And so we're making it work with
It's going to be really, really fun.
Yeah.
Super
Prizes,
fun.
Prizes, you guys.
Lots of prizes.
Aimée, La Bien prizes. There's prizes. We're sending prizes. Everybody's sending prizes.
And it's just another way for us to get together
Yeah.
and have a good time as makers.
From one non-joiner to another, come out and join us.
Right. You don't even have to join. You don't have to go anywhere. This is the easiest way.
Yeah.
It's going to be really fun. We cannot wait. And we're so happy to be asked to join in the fun. So it's going to be really, really good time. We love Knit City. I'm dying. I can't believe we still haven't been to Montreal. I feel like when we get to go to Montreal and Espace Tricot, it's going to feel like we've already been there.
Yeah. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've shopped there so much. They're such amazing ladies.
I have another pattern to show.
Okay.
Our friend Knitterella, Jill Zielinski.
Oh, this is so good.
Just came out with a brand new sweater. This is going on my needles ASAP.
This would be, I think everybody needs to knit this for the fall. Like, by the time it's done.
You guys look at that. I think for me, I would knit it slightly shorter. It's a little bit.
Is it tapered?
Yeah, it might be. Anyway.
It's so cozy.
You guys, this is going to be, this is like a boyfriend, like an oversized boyfriend sweater.
Yeah.
And it's marled. It's using 2 yarns held together. So it's, I don't know if it's worsted or DK.
It's, so the yarns are Recollect by Farmer's Daughter Fibers, which is a sport weight rambouillet. It is.
Is it marled together? So it's Erin?
Jodi. It's sport weight rambouillet and Surrey alpaca.
Is that Kumo?
Yeah. Held together. So it is more like, I think, a worsted or Aran by the time you're knitting, but it's soft.
Tracie,
Soft. Like it's
I'm
going to be
knitting
so
this.
soft.
So I was going to knit a fingering and mohair Jasper sweater. I had to put those skeins back into the pile to fill our orders.
Sure.
So I am knitting this in Jasper DK and Jasper Cuomo.
It would be amazing. You won't get the marl.
I don't care. I just want a Jasper sweater.
Yeah, I totally.
And I think that that's going to be it.
Jodi, it's going to be like, you're going to feel like a teddy bear. Because it's not mohair, which a lot of people think, you know, that's mohair's not my thing. The Surrey alpaca is crazy soft.
Do you think that's a good idea?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'll swatch.
Or, Jodi, even going like a gray underneath and Jasper Surrey.
Okay.
Where that is marled, and then you still will get your Jasper.
Well, it's not as much the marl I'm after, it's the shape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then if you don't care about the marl.
I don't care about the marl.
But I do love that. Marling those two different colors.
Is like 5 sizes smaller. Oh, that's funny. She said she doesn't get the boyfriend. I get that too, Star. I mean, my
love
husband is
that.
a double X. He's a giant. He's like 6'5". He's a giant. But they refer to that as kind of like a slouchier oversized.
Yeah.
I get that.
Like as if you're wearing the older, like your man's big sweatshirt. But that's so funny that she's like, the boyfriend's way smaller.
That's so funny. You know what I want to mention?
No.
I got to mention this because you knit it. This is what I was wearing. You
It
guys,
looks so good on you when you
Speaking
came
of
in.
effortless throwing on a sweater, this is the Missoni Accomplished. And you've seen me wear it before by Melissa of Espace Tricot. It is knit. Tell us what it's knit out of.
It's knit in another Retrosaria yarn called Mungo. It's this yarn.
Oh, look, you happen to have it.
I happen to have it. So it's a wool cotton worsted weight yarn.
It feels so good, you guys.
Oh my gosh, I can't even tell you how much I love it. Love knitting it. And the fabric, it's 50-50 wool cotton. And it's recycled wool and cotton. So this yarn was like honestly, I think it's pre-consumer waste generated by Portuguese spinning mills. So it was going to be garbage.
Wow. So
Yeah,
you
so
knit
it's
me
a
garbage
totally
sweater.
that's your garbage sweater. But they've totally recycled it. Like it's
I love that.
like what a waste.
Sustainable. It's very
Totally
yeah.
sustainable. So the wool in here is Portuguese or Spanish, and then cotton. Jodi.
Does this pattern, do you remember, flow away? Or just the shape of it is kind of boxy?
Boxy.
You guys, and the sleeve, there's no decreases?
That pattern's actually written for sport weight yarn, and I just made a swatch and knit it a different gauge. It was super easy to do. It's actually designed in the lichen and lace rustic heather sport, which is all Canadian yarn. But this feels like a sweatshirt.
You guys.
So wool and cotton will stretch out, right? Like it doesn't have a memory, but this yarn is 50% wool. So it's really light, kind of cool, and it does have that memory. The wool keeps the cotton from going wonky.
The shape is so beautiful on this sweater. I didn't know beforehand that I would love a no decrease,
Me too.
shorter cuff. It's beautiful.
Good. I'm so glad you love it. It looks so good on you. So this
love
is
it.
kind of a denim-y blue color, and then the creamy natural. But they have a lot of colors in this yarn.
Yes.
Hohi's super simple summer sweater was designed in this yarn.
And this color. We're twins, isn't she?
Maybe. Hers might be gray.
Oh, okay.
But this
I
color.
actually look at this and I don't see as much
You don't see blue?
blue. I see a little bit
I
now that
actually
you say
think
that.
it's called some kind of a gray, but it is.
Yeah, you're right. It's like a steeled bluish gray.
It was right behind me. I knew where it was. This color is
She had no
number.
idea I wore this today.
No, this is color number 3.
Okay.
So
It
I
be-
can see how people might just think it's
Yeah.
just gray, but you can see the cotton, all those lighter colors. That's the cotton.
Yeah. Oh, so amazing.
I would highly recommend this yarn, and it's affordable. Like it's a very cost-effective.
Well,
I would recommend any yarn from this brand. I haven't
would
tried one
too.
that I didn't love.
Okay, so I'm just going to go into Instagram. I mean, I did say, did Andrea come out with a new pattern?
Yeah, that surprised me this morning. I didn't know that was coming. You know, sometimes you see sneak peeks and I must have missed it. I have to say I have not been on Instagram very much.
I have to tell you a story about Instagram.
Okay.
You guys, look at this.
Isn't that cute?
It's cropped. Is it split stitches? Yes.
Let me... Okay,
Oh,
talk
that's
to us about that. I
fun.
want to show you...
Look at the collar, you guys. It's just
Doesn't that look cozy?
really cute. This is going to be a fun knit because you're I believe if I'm looking at it, it's called Ochre Moss. A high-necked raglan pullover to wear with jeans. It's seamlessly from the bottom
And
up.
I think it's worsted. Wait.
Color work. Oh, it's color work. Well, so is mosaic, but does that mean it's regular color work?
Maybe it's like the Spark socks, that same 1x1 ribbon, 1x1.
I think it's slip stitches if I'm looking at it, but
Okay.
Obviously I'm not a professional.
Sure you are, Jodi.
But I mean, regardless, you know what? I love that color. I love that color.
Okay, what is this one called?
It's so cute.
Jodi, I love that.
So cute.
This is her
Oh, yeah.
Vellicore crop. Boxy,
I'm getting a
slip stitches,
Yes.
but short sleeved.
Yeah.
That one crossed my mind about, maybe I need one of those.
That's a boat neck. Oh, I love that.
Anyway.
Oh, well, she comes out with everything that's so darn cute.
Jodi, I
love her
love it.
patterns.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
That little short.
Yeah. Okay, Instagram, you guys, it took off. Oh my God. It took off to the Macks Yarn. It disabled to the Macks Yarn Co. Tracie, I have no idea.
Okay, and also I want to knit pink velvet. The color work is Surrey alpaca.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Okay, so how does that even happen? So now
I had to re-sign in. It said my account's been disabled. I don't know if it's because it was hacked. I have no idea. But to the Macks, this whole damn thing was a nightmare with that. Because remember,
yeah,
they couldn't remember the
password.
Yeah.
I think there's apps for that. I should get one. Like a password saving app.
Or
thing.
use the same password since you've used.
Well, they tell you not to do that.
And it always
Ever since you were 15, I've got the same password.
You know what it also tells me? Your password is easily guessed. Do you want to change that now?
Well, I hate the websites that are like, no, you need to make it better. Like, this is the password I want. And then you think, okay, well, that with a number 7 at the end. And they're like, no, it's still not good enough.
How about a 1? No? How about a 1, 2, 3?
Right. Okay, do you want to share your big pattern today?
Yes.
When's that? Oh, Jodi, I want to knit that.
That was coming out.
Not that one, the next one.
It's done. This one's out.
Jodi.
This is called Mount Jasper.
It's so beautiful.
Because the contrast to Jasper was the brand new Mount Kitchener colorway.
Okay, tell us
La
about that.
Bien-Aimée.
Don't just gloss over it. It's so beautiful.
This is slip stitches. It's using 2 colors. It would be just as beautiful with 1 color because it would be beautiful texture. DK weight yarn. It's just really fun.
It's super fun.
It's color work, but it's slip stitches.
Look at that.
So you're only ever using 1 color at a time.
So if you had a DK skein of each, you can have 2 hats.
Absolutely, you guys.
Jodi, you're so good.
Yeah.
It's super, oh my God.
It's super fun. And
so pretty.
we got our order of La Bien-Aimée yesterday, a part of our second order.
Yay.
We did get 10 skeins of Mount Kitchener, which are in the shop now.
Ooh.
More are coming.
Right.
We have 10 that are in the shop if you wanted to
Well, they're made to go, they're literally dyed to go together.
Literally.
Yeah.
Aimée did
They were
that.
created
Yeah.
together.
Also,
Boy, that's beautiful.
a version see with this, I've got 2 garter bumps here. Is that what you call those? Garter bumps? Yeah, I think so. This one, I just thought our DK Knitiversary kit lent itself so well.
Gosh.
And it had 4 colors, so I did 4 garter bumps. So it's essentially the same. It's just tweaked a little bit. Both versions are in the
Oh
pattern.
my gosh.
I had 5 extra of these kits that are in the shop I listed this morning,
Did you?
with more coming.
Okay.
If anyone.
So this is a great one if you don't have this kit, is a scrappy version,
Perfect.
right? Or you could do two.
Yes.
Two, like you could alternate like blue, pink, right? Like you could literally make it your own.
Yeah. Well, this, either. Wouldn't that be fun with different section,
Yes.
different colors?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Jodi,
this is
so
out now.
beautiful.
Looks like look what I do to my ends as
I
I'm
had
going.
no idea. It was so funny. We're like, we both put out
I
a
know.
pattern yesterday. Had no idea. Well, so this set is done by Rose Hill Yarns.
Yes.
This is La Bien-Aimée, the Jasper, and the Mount Kitchener colors that are also brand new. So, what?
So fun. I know it's not really hot weather, but is it ever not
Jodi,
hot weather?
I was going to say, it is always
Yeah.
hat knitting season. Even, I think summer is almost more hat knitting season. You can get all your gifts knit.
Yeah, it's quick.
Right? They're super portable. Take it with you.
Ooh, a gradient would be fun as
Yes.
you're contrasting.
Yes.
That would be fun too. I mean, it's endless, but it's...
You could do like pride. Like these are like 2 different blues, like red and orange, yellow, like, you know, just make the rainbow all the way up the hat. It's almost that time too.
I love it.
Okay, so it's almost 2 years ago that we were at Knit City. It's a year and a half.
Okay.
But we did see Trailhead Yarns when we were there. And I don't know if, so this is Samantha. She's out in Ontario.
What a beautiful picture.
Isn't that gorgeous? So at one point, I mean, I think she called it vegan yarns. So I was gushing. I showed you this over the FaceTime and told you how amazing it felt. This is your first time feeling it. Her
Why
yarn.
do you call it vegan yarn?
Well, because she doesn't use any animal fiber. I don't know if it's called vegan yarn anymore.
Okay, got it.
But it is plant fibers, I guess.
Yes.
Right? So a mix of those. This is her Appalachian Trail base, which I think she
very
said is
beautiful.
custom milled, this one.
It's cotton and nylon.
65-35 cotton nylon. It is
This is a
gore,
fingering weight.
like shawl, summer sweater, crochet a top. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know about socks.
Why?
Because cotton,
Can wear
maybe I'm
quicker?
totally wrong. Maybe I should knit a pair of socks and see. But socks need that negative ease, and cotton doesn't have memory where if you stretch it out, it won't come back. So I could be totally wrong, and I probably am.
She said the socks last.
The socks last.
So
Okay, so I love that because I would love a breathable, lightweight summer sock.
yeah, they go great on a sock knitting machine.
Really? Okay, well there you go. That's one of the fun things. You can try new things. But I thought these would be so beautiful with a shawl. Those two together would be gorgeous.
I think these have to stay together for
They're
a prize.
so beautiful.
Wow, this blush, you guys, it's not peach, it's not pink, it's the perfect ballerina slipper color.
Okay,
Right?
well, if socks last, then maybe we should make socks because
Tracie.
look what she's got in the same base. Mini skeins. These are
we could both make, like do half.
totally. This is called the Canadian Crew. The colors combination is Canadian Crew, and it's the same base. It's the 65-35 cotton nylon.
It's beautiful.
And you know what? I am totally going to knit socks as an experiment to see what these are, because I would love to discover a new.
Well, you love
yarn.
sock knitting, and this has
totally
got
do.
that 35% nylon.
And obviously, Samantha's already done this. She says they last.
She might. Well, what's she going to say? They're garbage? I'm just kidding. But right.
Right?
Yeah,
Isn't it
you
fun
might
to
find a new fiber you like.
I mean, there's for sure commercial sock yarns that have like 50% cotton.
Mm-hmm.
They're a bit of wool, a bit of cotton, a bit of nylon. I think Regia makes like a summery kind of cottony. So, I mean, it can totally be done. But these colors, what?
I would have bought this kit.
Totally.
Yeah.
Like when things come, I think, oh, that's the best prize ever. And I think I got to go buy this because.
Yeah, you guys,
but
we
you know what?
rarely
Maybe we should split it and give it a try.
I agree.
She's
I
got
could do
stripes.
stripes.
So many cool bases. Okay, check this out. This
Oh, you
is
guys, this is
crazy.
lace. It almost looks like thread.
It's
so
tencel,
fine.
which is kind of like, it's
Silky?
plant based, but I think it's kind of like bamboo. Like what I think I should have. I don't know a lot about these kind of fabric, but it's
800 yards.
yes. So I mean, you could knit the most. You could knit. Some people can knit a tank top with that.
Yeah.
You're not doing sleeves, but a shawl for sure would be amazing.
If you hold it in quadruple.
right.
This is beautiful, you guys.
Some
The
people knit with lace weight yarn. People in hot places knit with lace weight yarn.
It looks like silk. The sheen is beautiful, you guys. It took the color beautifully. This is very pretty.
Really pretty.
Yeah,
And it does look like silk. It does glow
Wow.
like silk, right?
beautiful.
Yeah. This one is her Fundy Tide Space, and it's 55 cotton, 45 linen. This is the one I would knit a garment out of.
Right.
For me personally, I feel like this would make
That's
such
a summer tee. I can see that. For you.
totally summer tea.
Mhm.
And then it's hand dyed.
Yeah.
So this is also lace weight.
It's thick and thin, you guys.
630 yards. Doesn't
Really
feel like
pretty.
it. Wow, that's so nice.
Oh, that does feel good.
Okay, how about all the bulky lovers? What?
This doesn't feel like a crunchy linen that you're
No,
used to.
it feels super cottony.
It's very
It doesn't feel
nice.
crunchy at all. So
Yeah.
for the people that are like, I don't know about linen, I think you would really love this.
Yeah, that's pretty.
But that would make something really gorgeous.
I agree.
And with that much meterage, I mean, you could totally make a one skein shawl out of that. 600.
Something that's really gauzy. You wear a tank top underneath it, right?
Yeah.
Like mesh.
Totally.
No, not
Like
mesh.
most of your summer wardrobe.
is mesh.
Okay, this is her Yosemite base, which is a bulky.
Wow.
100% organic cotton with 40% recycled.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
The color's beautiful.
This would be cool for like a tank top,
Yeah.
right? Like you could knit it up on or crochet it up.
Boy, that's soft.
It's super soft. This color is called maple syrup.
It's always fun to support Canadian. It's always fun to support a woman-owned small business.
Yeah.
I think she's doing something really fun.
I was going to say in her own lane. She's doing
Yes.
something that I think is not super common, right? That there's
Yeah.
not a lot of people doing this.
I agree.
Oh, and they said they have a free pattern for a tank on Knitty. That's amazing.
fun.
But Trailhead was in the Great Canadian Yarn Adventure box,
Mhm.
I think last summer, and it was a tank top
I don't remember that. Do you
pattern.
remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I do.
my God, you're good.
Okay, and also I can't believe this. They hand dye embroidery thread.
Oh, that's vegan.
So it's like, I guess cotton, right? It's tencel. Tencel pearl. So it's that silky stuff,
Okay.
but it's hand dyed and it's for, I mean, how gorgeous would this be?
oh yeah, that's really pretty.
I think I'm keeping these.
You should.
I think I am.
You should.
But if you want more, we'll link Trailhead Yarns. I think this is so, or maybe I'll keep one and give two away. I
Yeah.
don't want to be a pig, but I think they're really beautiful.
Well, you think one day you might dabble.
Well, I do have all the stuff to dabble. Oh, look at that tank. That's the bulky.
Oh, that's fun.
Anyway, I have to say, this was a big surprise, this box. And it's just so well presented. They have so many bases. Look at that.
Yeah.
I love
Beautiful.
it. It's so, I mean, she was at Knit City, the last in-person Knit City.
Did we meet her?
Super quick. Okay, mini skein lovers, check that out.
Guys, look at.
I think we should give away these and just buy our own minis. Right? I mean, it's so beautiful. Do whatever we
And
want.
we're supporting women.
Totally.
I might get that.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say because I don't want it to sell out.
But there's like little speckled ones. Come on. Baby knitting with
Yeah.
cotton nylon like this, you guys.
I'm telling you guys.
Look, a gray rainbow. It's
I
called
can't-
Night Crew. It's gray with the colors on.
This is the one I want.
Okay.
Expedition.
Literally, I could take any single
You
one
guys,
of these.
this is very soft.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
beautiful, drapey.
Beautiful.
It's fun to discover something new
I agree.
or different or something that you wouldn't. I mean, I do love wool, but that's like very short-sighted. There's
Yeah.
other great things to knit with.
I love it.
So I think this was a great. We were very lucky to be able to feel all this in person. There's not one of these that I would not knit with.
I agree.
I think this would make a really awesome.
No, I'm lying. I would not use the
It
lace
would
weight.
make. Oh, that's true, Jodi. You're right about that.
Yeah.
That would be wow though. Look at the drape on it. Like
Yeah.
I think this would make a really cool little market tote.
Okay. Yes.
Or crochet a basket for your house or something like that. I mean,
Ooh,
it's
that would be amazing for that.
amazing.
Yeah.
So I can literally think of projects for all of this stuff. So thank you for sending your gorgeous stuff. We love doing like a review like this,
Yes.
where it's something different. And I'm totally knitting socks out of this cotton nylon base, and I can't wait to do so. I don't have any experience with that. I'm looking forward to. I actually adore this color combo.
I feel like you should. You don't
The
keep them.
olive and the
Yeah.
coral
I think you should keep
and
that.
the gray and the pukey diarrhea
And then
green.
I'll order the color and support her that I like.
Okay.
Because you're usually
I
the
mean,
one
I
that's
do love
buying,
it.
and then I get the free
That's
one.
true.
So I'll take care of
It's
that.
all good.
Yeah.
Either way. I mean, it's really fun to, like you say, support Canadians.
Yes.
And something different and fun, and it's so perfect seasonally. Like the timing, she's just so smart.
It's
sending
like
it to
they
us now.
planned it.
What the heck?
Right. Traveling yarn.
Okay.
This is where I was getting it mixed up. Trailhead emailed saying, "Did you get the pack?" I said, "Yes, it's amazing." And then it was like, "Oh no, apparently we didn't." So traveling yarn.
Okay.
Um,
Where are they from?
oh, Tracie.
Let's
Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, no way.
They're from Phoenix, Arizona.
Wow.
This is a very special project. And there's so many people that helped her get this working. It's 100% domestic merino from Gumtree Farms in Virginia,
oh.
spun by Green Mountain Spinnery in
Oh,
Vermont,
wow.
and
That's
then
a big
dyed
deal.
by her. This is a brand new base that's releasing tomorrow
No way.
on Friday.
Oh my gosh.
Traveling
Jodi, you're
yarns,
so organized. Who are you?
because I only had one job
Who
today.
are you?
She sent this box. She sent these colorways.
Jodi said to me, she goes, "We got some yarn that you were going to love. It's right up your alley."
Tracie, look at.
Well, yes.
Feel it.
Okay, so it
It's
feels
a
like
it's non superwash.
the natural wool lovers are going to be like, "Oh, this feels
Tracie.
like springy and sturdy, but not scratchy at all."
It's called
Wow.
Arcadia is the line, and it's a DK weight. It's 100% merino, 50 grams, 180 yards.
So it's 100% U.S. wool
Yeah,
and spun in
Yeah.
U.S. and dyed by a U.S. dyer.
yeah.
That's amazing.
This yarn,
This color is ridiculous. This is like
mallard. It's called mallard.
super gorgeous.
Can't you see hats?
Yes.
This is going to be outstanding for color work, you guys.
Cables are gonna pop, like, or
Yes.
any stitches.
Yeah.
These two specifically would make amazing stripes or color work.
Her colors are the color palette is so beautiful. There's going to be something for everybody.
Okay, this one is called Blushing Botanist. Love it. And then this one, okay, so these are a little bit, this one's called the Definition Collection, and this one's called Creosote. And I don't know if that means they're dyed slightly differently, like style-wise, because this seems a little tonal,
Yeah.
but this seems more
More solid.
solid. But
I can see some
wow.
tonals in this green too. But
How about a colorwork sweater?
Tracie? She sent 4 of each.
Oh my goodness. Wow, that's crazy.
So I'm going to leave this with you because I know you're the non-superwash gal.
Oh.
To do whatever you want with.
Don't you want to make a hat?
Well, I was
You
actually
could design
thinking,
a hat, Jode.
No, I'm not going to do that, but I would like I mean, I could buy it too. Shane's got green eyes. Wouldn't this be an amazing hat?
Perfect. Take 2 for Shane's hat. He's got a big head. You need 2 for sure. So they're 180 yards each, which is actually, they're 50 grams.
Yeah.
That is so thoughtful for people doing all these color work projects.
I
So
do
a
like
half skein,
Yeah.
right? So you could do fingerless mitts with 1.
Like as soon as I
But
saw
2,
this color,
you need a hat with 2. Though this is like, what? I would choose this
And
color for sure.
I don't know. Like I feel like you would have put these 2 together. I don't know.
I do too, Jode.
Yeah. As soon
they're
as I saw
very
it,
beautiful. I
yeah.
think I would probably love to keep one of each and do like mittens or something. Like just make
That's
a pair of
exactly what I
mittens,
thought.
and then the rest will go.
the giveaway.
Yeah, yeah. And so there'll be like 2 of each left over, which is 100 grams of each. So
That's a great price.
that's like 2 skeins of DK.
They'll be-
Wow. Okay, so what's her name? Traveling yarn.
Oh,
lady.
sorry, Sarah.
Sarah.
Sarah
thank you.
in Phoenix, Arizona.
She's
Maybe
a wool lover. She can
She's a
probably
wool
never
lover.
wear her stuff. Look at the beautiful labels too. I feel like she sent yarn before. Traveling yarn. I think she sent.
she's got a beautiful Instagram if you want. She
That's
also
really
has
nice.
it's travelingyarns.com.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's out of Phoenix.
And I just want to say we never ever take this for granted. We know this is hard work,
Yeah.
and it means a lot to small businesses to just give their stuff away, and we never take this for granted. So thank you,
I
thank
do,
you.
a little bit. I'm just kidding. No, we don't.
Truly,
Yeah, we do.
truly. And I mean,
it's always
you know, when prizes go out, it's quite often people will send back a note saying that they were blown away and that everything was so beautiful. So these things really do go to a new home that will love them,
Yeah.
and people go crazy. So
Yeah.
thank you for thinking of us, and treating us. I think I would love to make. I think in my mind I have like a green mitten with little lavender flowers.
Tracie.
Color work.
I'm not kidding when I said open the box and thought, oh, this is for Tracie. These colors are just so
The
beautiful.
green Jodi though, I'm really getting to be quite like this color green lover.
Do you
and
want
I-
2 of each?
No, like look at that. I think we could wear that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm gonna leave you with that.
no. Well, just take what you want, or take whatever.
Well, that's gonna
do
be.
do what you want to do.
I'm gonna leave it all for you.
Okay, so this is crazy. We do have a lot of yarn that showed up yesterday.
Show me something while I text DHL and tell Daniel I have a pickup. I forgot.
You are going to die. So beware. So do you remember I bought that really cool hand-dyed sock tube, and it came with a mini skein? So this was Allison and Jessica are Full Moon Fibers, and they're also out in Ontario, Canada. They said, would you mind if we sent a couple for giveaways? We love that you love these sets. Can we send a couple for giveaways? So I was like, that is so nice.
We mind.
What? They have updates for these and they go like crazy. They're so cool. So they have a sock machine and they crank the tube. It's natural yarn, and then they dye it, hand dye, speckled.
After it's cranked.
After it's cranked.
Got it.
Then you get this 50-gram mini to do, you could do 2 pairs of socks easily with these. So this one's called I'm a Wildflower. What?
I follow
Excuse
them on
me?
Instagram, you guys.
So these are 2 sisters. They do a podcast, they dye yarn, and one of them also makes bags. I don't want to get too distracted. They sent 3.
They did?
3 of these sock sets. Look, this totally moody, stunning Into the Forest.
So you get the tube.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can knit whatever you want with it and unravel it, right? Unravel
So
and
look
knit.
how long, 100 grams, and they've knitted at a beautiful gauge. Like it's like a medium. It's what I would normally knit for
that is
myself.
Nice. Oh, that's pretty.
Nice, right?
Yeah.
So they hand dye these. So this is like, it reminds me of like graffiti art. Like it's so pretty.
A little bit of a pink camo-ish vibe too.
Totally. And so that's what
that's
they're like. And then
beautiful.
this one is all the feels, and it's very autumny, and it's got,
Eggplants.
look at that.
Blue. Yeah.
Like you're going to
beautiful.
knit 2 pairs of socks that are different. Like it's going to be
I love that.
very different looking. So they sent 3 of those.
Okay, you guys, I love this because a sock machine is pricey.
It
We get
is.
that. It is, even the refurbished ones, pricey. So this is a really good way if you want to get into the tubes, you can buy a tube and do your own.
Right. And there are people that will crank your own yarn or they sell tubes and that's a
Yeah.
thing. But I have never seen anybody crank a tube in natural yarn and dye it
Right.
like this. This sort of looks like one of those sock blanks that people were knitting from, but
Yes.
you unraveled those. That was
a big,
that's not knit at a gauge where you're gonna
yeah.
wear it. This is knit at a gauge where your socks aren't gonna wear out.
Yeah. Pretty
So,
colors.
Totally. I mean, they completely spoiled the podcast.
Wow.
They do sets, 50
That's really pretty.
50 grams of 2 different colors. So you can do socks, you can do cowl, you can do mittens, whatever you want. But they sent 3 of those. Totally
love
different. And this is a really nice base, Jode. It's an 80-20 sock base. This one's called Good Luck Charm.
You know 80-20 is my sweet spot.
It's my favorite.
You had me at 80-20.
This one's called Brenda's Cowboy. This is Brenda's Cowboy and this is Moon River.
That's hilarious.
That's going to be really stunning. That's
Yeah, this
totally
is really,
floats my boat.
Pretty, you guys. This
They're
is like
so
Tracie and-
generous.
yeah.
I messaged her yesterday and said, you guys, what the heck? They said they could, they offered to send a couple of sock blanks and this was like a huge box.
Wow.
They also dye.
I'm needing that.
Slub yarn, which I love. And I don't think gets enough love anymore. It was super trendy at one point.
Not that long ago.
Not that long ago. Maybe a year ago.
I feel like I have bad breath. I'm sorry.
I
if
probably do. I just drank coffee, so don't worry about it. Look at these fun colors, Jodi.
Can you knit? This is fingering weight. Can you knit socks?
Okay.
Is it
So,
weird?
no, I was actually thinking of that. I would like to try and knit socks with it. No, it's not weird. And you know why?
Look at these.
Because this is a single ply yarn. So, okay, technically it does not have the twist that's good for sock yarn, but it does have
Yeah, okay.
nylon.
How does it do that? Is there a thread running through?
It's
Okay,
a single ply of merino that's been superwashed. So that superwash process is nylon adding. And then the little thread around it, I believe, is a nylon. So this is 10% nylon,
Wow.
90%. So I don't think it's going to make socks that are going to last.
Yeah.
But I think they would be super cute
Like-
with the
kinda
little
like bed
bulby.
slippers.
Yeah. If you combined it with mohair, it would
Yeah.
make socks that would last more.
Okay. Like
Look at this color.
I feel like I'm gonna be smoking a pipe and wearing my slub bed socks.
Why do you have to smoke a pipe?
You know, like who's the Playboy bunny guy?
Hugh Hefner?
Right. I feel like
Hugh Hefner would need slub?
no, but like because if they're gonna wear out, like you would wear them if you're
Right.
lounging.
Right.
Like
Right.
Hugh Hefner smoking a pipe,
Right.
wearing slub socks.
That is the weirdest out of left field
I don't
reference.
know. I think he's
ever.
Is he dead? No.
Yes.
He is dead.
Yes. Yes. He died in bed with 6 women.
No, he didn't.
He didn't.
He died from a 72-hour erection. Viagra. He took too many. These colors are beautiful.
That's a good way to go. If you've got to go,
I mean, really.
what guy wouldn't say yes to
Yes.
that? Okay, how about Jewel Bouquet? Excuse me?
Okay, these are stunning.
Yes.
What would be the first thing you knit with this?
Well, people knit
hat?
shawls a lot with them. It would be the cutest hat. I've seen it in hats. I've seen it in a beret.
Tracie.
Jodi is so cute.
No, cute and beret don't go in the same sentence. I'm sorry.
Okay. If
I'm
you
sorry
can,
if you like berets.
but I don't have the hair for a beret, but I do like the look of one. So
Actually, I think I'm probably jealous because I can't really pull it off.
but I've seen beautiful ones.
yeah,
I'll be
that's true.
honest.
Yeah.
So yeah, hat would be super cute. I think mittens would be with mohair. I think this would make the cutest little mittens.
I feel like holding it double
Sure.
and knitting a hat.
Hold it double for sure. Even the color work, like a smooth yarn and a slub yarn and your slip stitches. I think this would make an amazing Mount Jasper hat.
This, look at the
Yeah.
pinks and the orange tangerines.
Okay, and I just about forgot. Holy crap, I'm glad I didn't.
There's a coupon code.
Yes, there's a coupon
Okay.
code. These guys are amazing, these ladies. So if you go to their shop, Full Moon
I'm gonna take
Fibers.
this.
Good.
Please.
Grocery Girls with an S, Grocery Girls 15. You have 15% off
Grocery
at their shop.
Girls with 3 Z's.
Grocery Girls 95. No, Grocery Girls 15.
Oh, I think I might
And
have
that's
something.
valid until May 15th. You can shop your brains out for like a month.
Wow.
Okay, and this is so funny. One of the ladies,
How big was this box?
this is the box. Huge. I have to say, it gets pretty exciting when you get a box in the mail and you're like, what?
I can't decide on the color yet.
Okay, no pressure. No pressure.
Ooh, those are cute.
Now, I think she hand-dyed this canvas.
Kind of looks like that.
And like, look, this one's been splattered with paint. It's so cute.
Ooh, That's fun.
This is their sock sack. So the bag company that is one of the sisters is J. Hendry Design Co. I'm assuming it's Jessica. It's the bag they make her
Jessica's here.
with the J. Oh, is she?
Can I just say, these are original.
This is crazy. Oh,
Yeah.
the bags, you mean?
Yes.
Okay, this is really funny because these bags, I bought 2 of these bags recently on leoandroxy.com. I'll show
they-
them next time.
They
I
stock them?
bought these bags. I love these bags. This is like the perfect little sock sack, tiny. I mean,
You guys.
I can't even tell you how nice these are. And then they've done something like dyeing their own canvas.
Okay. They've taken it to another level.
These ladies are awesome.
These bags. Okay. They're having fun with the.
Open that one up. I'm opening them up. I'll show you the ones I bought last time. They use the cotton and steel. No, what's that fabric?
Yeah, cotton and steel.
Yeah, beautiful. This one I love. This one's totally calling my name. I might give one of mine I bought into the prizes and keep this one.
Okay.
This one's this really beautiful kind of lime green with linen.
Okay.
I will not rip off the prize, people. I promise. I will.
I would never
How
gravitate
cute
to
is
this
that?
color. It's not in my wheelhouse. I would buy this bag.
Jodi is so good.
Look
And
at-
the paint splatters, that is so fun. So it is a super heavy duty lined canvas. Like it's heavy canvas on the inside,
Heavy.
canvas on the
Heavy.
outside with a really substantial pull.
You guys,
They're made very well.
10 out of 10.
Totally 10 out of 10. And like that's original. There's never going to be one that's exactly like that. There's never going to be one that's exactly like this.
I'm gushing, and I don't gush over bags.
Okay. Well,
It's got gold. Some
Anyway.
gold.
not a pop drinking sock lover.
Oh,
I don't know what that means. Anyway, it was a crazy bag. Everything is so beautiful.
thank you. You
Thank
were
you
overly generous.
so much. Thank you. I'm totally putting a ball of sock yarn in one of these today. Wow.
Oh, I know. I can see
Wow.
why you want to keep that one.
Well, I have 2 more. I may not. I bought one to give away to a friend, and I have one.
You bought one for Amber.
I did.
You guys are
It's
bag
really cute. We're bag ladies. I bought
together.
one.
I think those are incredible.
Well, now I feel bad that I didn't get you one because
Tracie,
you're
you know me.
always like the.
No, you know me. I don't
I know.
really.
I know.
You
But I
you
got-
guys have that.
Okay, so they have one that's gray canvas like this, and then it's got rainbow tweed. Like all these little nubbies are. It's really cute.
Okay, you know what I did buy? Okay,
This is crazy.
it was an Instagram ad, you guys.
Jodi.
They're dirty because I wore them out for a walk the other day.
You wore those for a walk?
I didn't mean to. It's like you get
Yeah.
there and it's like, oh shit, I've got my house slippers on.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Croc wearer.
Yes.
I love Crocs in the house.
They're so
I love
comfy.
Crocs anywhere. I got an Instagram ad for pillowslides.com. And these came, they're rubber. I wear them all the time. They haven't indented. Do you know what I mean? It's like memory foam.
Oh, okay.
And there's
I guess if you're on your feet a lot, that's going to be really comfy.
you guys, These are amazing.
You should paint splatter those.
Anyway, those are amazing. Okay, so I want to talk about.
I love things that feel so good on your feet.
Yes.
They're good for your feet.
Yes.
Be kind to your feet.
I love them.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a few more things to show.
Holy crap, we've been talking a long time. I want to see this. I want to see your stuff. I just looked at the time.
Okay. So, beaunicorn.com is a website.
I've never heard that.
Beaunicorn.com. Let me just bring it up.
And what happens on beaunicorn.com?
I have no idea. Just kidding. I do. I'm just going to go into Mrs. Brown's bags. They're asking you to, if you want to participate, you dye a colorway, a unicorn inspired colorway. There's no stipulations or whatever.
Okay, I did hear about this.
And
Maybe? Yes, I did.
okay, just a sec.
Yes, this is awesome.
And it's calling all makers. Oh, be a freaking unicorn. And it's on Instagram.
Okay. Is that what they're called?
Yes.
The freaking unicorn?
And it's a collective of indie dyers and fiber adjacent makers in support of the LGBTQ plus community. So what they have you doing is they're asking anybody who wants to participate to do a colorway. $5 or 20% of the skein, sale of each skein will go to the dyer's choice. It's all done in your own shop. You all make your own donation.
So it's a fundraiser.
It's a fundraiser
To go towards LGBTQ
So
charities of some kind.
Mackenzie and I will pick a charity in Edmonton that we want that will support an LGBTQ
That's awesome.
community.
I love
think
that.
we're going to do the Youth Pride Center of Edmonton.
That sounds awesome.
And so these are 4 colors that we were playing with yesterday, and we're not sure. I would really like to do them up on the sock machine, even half a skein each, just to see which one. But we have.
Well, why couldn't you do more? Like even these one of a kinds. Like why could you not?
Right.
Right.
We're gonna pick one of these. The rest will go for sale, right?
Right.
So I'm just gonna show you some of the colors
that
we
one,
did.
Jodi.
I actually think this is the winner. I'm
I
gonna show
love
that
it.
last.
I love it. I mean, I love them all. Like when you
Okay.
pulled those out, I was like, "What?
These
That
are
looks like candy."
Tracie, we had so much fun doing some colors yesterday.
I see a little blip of neon. Yes. Yeah.
Neon yellow, and then it had this. Yeah, this pink is like a
That
hot
is
magenta.
stunning.
This is another one. I just don't know if there's lots of speckles on each one.
It's super pretty. That's a great corally pinky.
That's that coral that I love. This
Oh, I
one,
love this.
this one did not make it, but I wanted to bring it because this one we're gonna have. It's gonna be called Rosie Corn. Our cat Rosie, you can upload their picture onto those websites, and I chose to make her look like a unicorn, so she's got ears.
Yes,
Anyway, so
yes.
I have a picture in the kitchen of dead Rosie.
I was
dressed
gonna
up
say,
like
isn't
a
she
unicorn.
dead?
She's dead. So this is not going to
This
make
is
the
an
cut.
homage, but you know what I love about that? It's fun, but it's like the neutral lovers, the people that aren't crazy about neons.
Yeah,
It's fun for that.
it's a little softer
I
for
actually
that.
love it, Jodi, so much.
Yeah, that's going to be a colorway in the shop.
There's a
but-
good amount of like yucky, like olivey green.
Yes.
That's really pretty.
Yeah. So this is the one I think is going to make the cut.
I love it.
And then it's got neon speckles. It's got a lavendery mauve. It's got a baby aqua.
I love that dark, whatever that's going on there.
Where
The dark speckle. Yeah.
Oh, it's got 3 different speckles
so
there.
pretty.
And then it has this coral this neon coral that I love so much.
It's so good with purple.
So this is the final. I think this is the final one.
I would totally vote for
They're
that.
all going to be for sale, but this is going to be the one allocated for
the fundraiser.
Be a Freaking Unicorn. It's going to be to the max. Nothing's available till May 1st.
Okay.
This
So you're working on a color right now.
This fundraiser is for. Are you guys still there?
We had a
Yeah,
recap.
it's still counting.
Okay.
So for sure May 1st, and I think we would probably sell it through June because June is Pride Month.
Is June Pride Month?
June
Okay.
is Pride Month, and then we can send.
Wow,
our,
that would be such a nice donation.
wouldn't it be?
Yes.
So we're really excited. So that's going to be.
Will
May
you
1st.
dye it on like everything, like DK?
I think I'll dye it on
sport?
DK and fingering.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And have the two colors and have that allotted to the Macks Yarn Co. We'll have a new website starting next week. It's just about finished. We're transitioning away from Etsy. Not that we don't love Etsy.
Right.
They've been amazing.
I totally agree. Etsy is fantastic.
Fantastic. Mackenzie wanted a website. There's few more things we can do
Right.
over on a website than just Etsy. But let me just tell you, we couldn't have done any of our selling without Etsy to begin with.
It's a great place.
It's an
to
amazing
launch a
place,
business. You could
yeah.
launch a business in 15 minutes.
Yeah, I would highly recommend them
Totally.
to anybody starting.
Totally.
Yeah. So this was super fun.
I can see that.
Just had fun with color.
It makes me want to eat candy.
I know.
It's very joyful color.
I know.
Yeah, it's really nice. So you're gonna call it something unicorn?
Be a freaking unicorn, we'll call it.
I
An
like it.
homage to the. So anybody out there, any yarn dyers that would like to participate,
You're a freaking unicorn.
be a freaking unicorn. We'll put the link because they would like you to send a photograph and upload your information so they can use that on social media as well, just to
That's gonna be really
help
fun.
cross.
Well, we'll
promote.
make sure to let people know. Like,
Yeah. So May 1st.
like we'll repost on grocery girls too, because that's a
Yes.
great
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, Jode. Well, I did buy some yarn in the last
Let's
2
see.
weeks. I bought. Okay, so I've actually had 2 orders from Gage Dye Works. I showed you that bowling alley. This is Sailor's Delight,
Can you show me a picture of that?
and this one is Storm Cloud.
That's Sailor's Delight.
for
looks
you.
like- No.
Yeah, I bought one for each of us. So they're very gray.
Ooh, I love it.
With a little.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I love them. I love her yarn. I love Kat's yarn. Giant fan.
Her base is amazing.
I just thought these were super, like, I would totally pick those socks.
Boy, that twist is beautiful.
Oh, it's such a good base. Honestly, if you've never
Wow.
knit with the base, you will love it. If anybody tries it. I don't see it very often.
80/20, 115 grams.
Yeah. It's plump and it's 8 ply.
God, that's gorgeous.
That's a lot. Like, the more plies and the tighter the twist, the longer your socks will last. And the better
Yeah.
fabric you make, right?
Yeah.
So I've had socks knitted
the
in her
tighter the
yarn
twist, the
that
closer to God.
right? The tighter the
The higher the hair, the closer
it's
to God.
always good.
Love that.
Now I lost my track.
Sorry.
But I do have socks that I've knit like a couple years ago, and they're nowhere near wearing out.
Yeah.
And I wear my socks a lot. So, and I can't say that for everything. Some wears through.
Can you show me a picture of this?
Probably? Yeah. Let me look for it.
Okay. I'm going to show you something while you look for that.
Are
Okay.
you saying maybe you don't want it?
I do want it. No,
me
I want to
just-
see what this looks like knit up. Okay.
Well, maybe you want this one then.
No.
We'll
Stitch
trade you.
Stitch Together Studio. We've talked about her before. She's got
Her
such
yarn's
a
amazing.
she's so bright with her colors and her speckles and her colorways. They're beautiful. This, I thought I needed socks in this.
You totally need socks on that. You were right.
It's a 75/25. It's not my usual go-to, but I do like her base a lot. And the colorway just caught my eye. Sometimes when they don't offer the 80/20, I have to think to myself, do I really want it on the 75/25? And for her colorway, I did. Because, I mean, look at that. It's got black speckles and it's got hot cherry speckles and it's got neon.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, this yarn is actually in Kat's shop right now. And it comes
Oh.
it's not actually knit up. I don't see it knit up anywhere.
Even on her website?
Nope. This is the website, and even on our Instagram I don't see
It's
it.
a surprise.
So
that's
the
gonna be
green
fun.
is actually fantastic.
The green is beautiful. Oh, really several color green of green.
See this blue?
It's gorgeous.
Anyway.
It's amazing. And you know what's going to be really fun is because you don't know what it's going to look like now.
Well, I just imagine that it's quite gray with a little bit of something going on, and I would love that.
Okay. Did you buy anything else?
I bought a bag. This was quite a long time ago now. Like, it took a while to get here, This
that's
is
so pretty.
This is Renee, who's Lowland Originals, and she's in the Netherlands. And she does these really great patchwork,
Gosh, those are cute.
which I'm totally powerless against.
Oh, I like that.
Like, look at the way she, puts her
Yes.
fabrics together. So that's her brand. And she
Oh,
does fun
yes.
drawstrings.
Yes.
I love a good drawstring bag that you can just chuck your stuff in. These would actually be great for traveling too.
Love it.
Like,
It's a
put
good
all your
size.
cords in, put all
Yes.
your whatever. One of those days when we can maybe travel again. And she surprised me with a DPN maker case that
Did
she also
she?
makes. I mean, I'm such
Oh, that's beautiful.
what a
fabric.
treat.
Yeah.
And this is very like heavily interface. Like it's really sturdy.
You could use that for crochet hooks.
You
as
totally
well.
could. Look how beautiful that
Yeah.
is. So all the slots are here and they would kind of face each other, right? Like it's almost like a little booklet.
That's so cute.
Thank you so much, Renee.
Look, I love this.
Isn't it beautiful?
This fabric here, you guys. I don't know if it's showing up, but that pink is very, very neonish.
Yeah, I
Very
love
pretty.
all the mix of all. Like, wouldn't it be fun to do a little like fabric exchange with someone, like little
Yes.
bits of something that
Yeah.
you could make into something. But I mean, what? She's really good about showing both sides of like on her Etsy page. She's on
Oh,
Etsy.
yeah, that's beautiful.
Really nice fabrics. Yeah.
So cute.
I think actually she's totally treated us. So I think this one's for a prize. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, I mean, how amazing is that?
Okay. I got
Handmade with care, pride, and passion.
That's
You
so
can tell.
sweet.
You can tell.
I ordered
Oh,
the April Birthstone collection.
now April birthstone is opal.
Diamond.
No,
They went
May
with
is diamond?
diamond. No, April's diamond.
April's diamond. Okay.
Um,
That's amazing. So this is a surprise. Like you don't know what
Yes, you
this
do
looks
know.
like. Oh, you do know.
you do know
Okay.
what it looks like.
Wow, that's pretty.
I ordered it in DK. Is that not amazing?
Yes, that's amazing. What's your plan?
I don't know. I
Jodi,
just
you'll
loved
be
it.
you'll do something amazing with that.
I just thought the transition from bare to black and just it's almost like a mini rainbow
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's gorgeous.
I just had to have it because once the birthstones are gone, they're gone.
Yeah, they're super limited edition. She has a
Yes.
window, and I think they'll die, quite a lot of them. But then
Yes.
that's it.
Yeah,
When-
she gives you several weeks. It's
Yeah.
going, it's going, it's gone, and I missed out on.
And these come with a gift. Georgia,
Georgia, we're podcasting.
Georgia, you want a haircut? Georgia loves it when I cut her hair. I'm
Did you
learning
really
a new,
cut it?
I'm learning a new trade in the pandemic.
Oh,
It's just a trim.
Yeah.
But we're there again.
are you?
Yeah.
Okay, so because February I missed out. I waited too long, and I said, "You don't happen to have a DK?" She said, "No, we're out."
Yeah.
And I get that. And you have to move on because it's like
She's giving you the opportunity. Just make it just
10
like make it.
colorways.
Yeah.
It's not like I could dye one skein.
Yeah.
So no, February was gone in the DK I was looking for. So I was smart and got this right when it came
Totally,
out.
Jodi. Now, what did it come with?
It came with
Because all the birthstone ones come with a
Yes.
surprise gift.
a little satchel of dissolvable green tea,
Oh my gosh.
which was really cool. It's like a cube and it dissolves.
Oh my gosh, I've never heard of that.
It tasted very eucalyptusy. And then it wasn't
Essential
a candy.
oils coating your tongue all
I
day.
can't taste a thing. A little satchel of cocoa knit for needles.
Cable needles?
No.
Darning
curved
needles?
Darning
Oh,
needles.
that's a really good gift.
Everyone can use that.
Totally, that's a good. Both of those things are
Yes.
really good gifts.
The candy and the needles.
candy, the bath bomb that Jodi ate. No, it probably was tea.
Okay, I can't remember this yarn. I don't know if I ordered it for you or Robin sent it.
Is it the DK?
Yeah.
I bought that for you. I bought you a 3-month DK club. You're gonna get 3 months.
Did I know that?
No, it was a surprise. You didn't know that. I actually meant to ask you because I got the email notification that it was out for delivery.
Tracie,
And I was
I
like,
was racking my
I
damn
meant to text
brain.
you.
Because we've all ordered and couldn't remember.
So it's a surprise. You're gonna get that's
I
a
love
yarn
it.
club.
Tracie,
I
look
got it
at
in
the-
DK. You get 3 months. So now you'll get 3 more months.
Oh my god.
2 more months.
I could not for the life
Isn't
of
that
me.
fun?
Yes. Oh my gosh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, when I saw
That's
this color, I thought
gorgeous.
either I order it for myself or I ordered it thinking Tracie will love it. But
Right.
I don't remember.
So I don't know what you're gonna get. I don't know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get 3 months of DK, and I didn't realize it was with a mini.
Yes.
Hello DK socks.
Tracie Jodi. Done.
I mean, who knew you were gonna fall in love with DK socks? And I'll
Clearly
get the,
you did.
I am psychic. So that's the
Oh my God.
75-25 base.
Yes. It's called Sittin' Pretty. It's beautiful.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
And I knew
Look
we
at
always
that.
say about Robin's yarn
I'm knitting shorties with these.
that we could totally buy a club from her
Blind.
because we love every single color
Yeah.
she does. So that's what you get. I can't wait to see what else is
Oh my
coming.
god, that's hysterical. Yeah, you had me thinking I was losing my brain.
But I did totally forget to tell you, so I'm just as bad. So that's okay.
Okay.
That's so funny.
Oh my god, I could not for the life of me.
Oh my god.
Hey, did
goodbye, Gaye. Mwah. Have
Goodbye,
a good day.
Gaye. I know. I'm sorry. We're long-winded.
Oh, totally.
We're just
This is,
finishing
like,
up.
obnoxious. Shut up already, right?
I just wanted to show these couple of things because I know there are some that like us to mention it.
Wow, look at that.
We have
That's really that contrast to that. It's very nice. That ink looks really good.
this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm really loving that bag.
I'm loving this bag
Yeah.
too. We have restocked because we've been out for a little bit. These faux leather knitworthy tags.
They're washable faux suede.
Yeah.
They're so nice. Made by Brick Bubble.
Yeah, these are sew on, and then there's an in one color. They both come together.
Yeah.
No, this comes with both colors in one order.
Yeah.
This you choose between the colors.
Right. So these ones are the COVID social distance themed ones, and the ones in the little silver bag they're the knitworthy tags, and there's
Yeah.
2 different fonts and 2 different colors of suede, and you get
They're
those.
so fun.
They're really
People
cute.
like to add those to knitting, so that was
Perfect
really
for
fun.
a gift for a knitter or to put on your things
Did we talk about Muffy as a sticker?
briefly, but it's so cute.
Okay, so we have Muffy as a sticker. This is a beautiful design by Macks. Les Garçons, and Max is the designer. The designer? Yeah, illustrator. Our Muffy.
Yes.
So we love it. She's in the shop.
He made a beautiful beaver. We love it.
We love our beavers.
We do.
Speaking of beaver along, is anyone knitting with
Magpie.
Magpie? Don't forget that beaver along is going
I
strong.
still haven't cast on. I got to cast something on.
And I have taken out, I'm doing DK socks, but they have good prizes. Do you remember on The Office, first episode of season 2, first episode of the Dundies, where everyone gets awards?
Yes.
And
yes.
Phyllis got
Yes. Bushiest beaver. or something?
there's her trophy, bushiest beaver trophy. So
These ladies, they're in our lane for the
Yeah.
silly. For
Yeah.
the silly. And it's really, that's what this whole knit along's about.
yeah,
Silly.
yeah.
Beaver, they've got these beautiful beaver colors that are way more gorgeous than these silly jokes. But I'm so glad that they did that. I'm totally casting something on. I think about it like every second day.
I set my yarn aside. These are our new gauge stitch rulers.
Yes.
Designed and made by Diane, who is a Edmonton, outside of Edmonton, Canadian maker. They're amazing.
Brick Bubble.
And
She's amazing.
so those are done. Remind me, Brick Bubble.
Okay.
4 colors. Do you love?
Yeah. Oh, I love. I
Yeah.
mean, this was a box that I opened and I was like, ah! Like, and again, so beautiful.
My ass doesn't like sitting in these hard chairs this long.
Jodi, my ass and these chairs. I
falling
keep thinking
asleep.
it's gonna break. So these ones are like see-through and neon,
Yeah.
and these ones are opaque
Love.
jewel tones.
Yeah.
So we love them all.
And
So
also
beautiful.
we have our Knitiversary stitch markers.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's in the same 4 colors. It's got a sock, a hat, a sweater, and then our Knitiversary 5-year logo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love it.
We love it. We're loving being 5 and having some fun making things.
These bags, I don't know that we showed that. I can't remember.
I don't think we did, Jode. And so this is our limited edition anniversary bag. So when those are gone, they're gone. But boy, I am loving the size.
Yeah.
and the fabric.
Yeah.
Like they're not, it's a very nice cotton bag. It's hard to know until you get them.
Yeah.
Super thrilled with those.
Yeah. Adela,
should-
I packed Adela's order last night. She just said she ordered. She
What?
did order these fun gauge things.
What?
And I packed order last night
Oh.
with a few extra goodies.
Oh.
Diane of Brick Bubble.
Yes.
Diane not only is a beautiful maker of these laser cut
Right.
items that we've talked about. She's got tons of stuff.
She's
in her
an
shop.
artist. That's
She is also a graphic designer.
yeah.
So Mackenzie used her
Oh yes.
for their logo, and I've shown you guys what the logo looks like, right? It's that to the max thing.
Right.
So we reached out and we thought we needed some sub logo materials for the website,
right.
and so I'm going to show you what they did
Okay.
really quick.
I love working with Diane. Like we'll get these ideas and send her an email and she's like, great. And then takes it and twists it and makes it even better. So.
And let me tell you, it was, obviously there's busier times. This happened within a day. We were
Yeah.
back and forth, tweak, come back, tweak, and it was perfect.
She's awesome.
She did 3 new ones. This is a to the max with the rock on with the
I
needle.
love
Is that
that.
not amazing?
That's so cool.
There's that one.
There's
There's
so on brand.
this.
I never saw that. I love it.
Don't you love it?
Yes.
And then one more. A microphone.
I
it's
never
like
saw
punk.
that either.
No,
I
this
only saw
one's-
the
yeah.
hand one.
She's also
Wow.
doing me a skein of yarn, and what we're doing for the website is doing like, see, you just using one of those pic collages, use
Oh,
that as the collection,
Yeah.
and then I gotta be careful what I swipe. Worsted,
I can only, you guys do not want to go into Jodi's phone.
my kids are like, is it okay?
No.
Yes. It's
9
not
times
like-
out of 10, no.
I'm not like a total pervert, but sometimes there's stuff that you don't want your kids to see. Nothing you couldn't see. Well, no, some stuff you couldn't see.
Maybe things I didn't want to see, but
Um,
hey, no judging.
so if anyone is after any graphic designs as well,
Oh.
Canadian Diane,
couldn't recommend her more.
Diane, we
Yes.
couldn't recommend more. She's amazing to work with. Oh jeez.
Okay, now what?
I just have some bags I'm adding to the shop. I'm gonna save some of these for next week.
Yes, for
Did
sure.
you see this?
Yes.
Okay, show that.
I love this sweater. Okay. This is crazy. This twinkle sweater by Midori Hirose. She also designed the
Try again.
ranunculus. I'm so sorry. I totally butchered that. I don't really know how to pronounce it. But she's a beautiful designer. This pattern, so
I think it's so fun.
it's 2 different yarns, right? Like one's, or is it just this version? This version's like fuzzy color work. Okay, that to me, that's like, I want that. I want that. It's so
Tracie.
beautiful. But when you buy this pattern, you get 20 pages of color options.
I think I printed it all.
You get this coloring page if you want to see what your yarns will look like, but you get so many options.
Maybe
It's
I
such a
didn't.
beautiful pattern. I bought this the minute it came out.
I actually don't think I did. I think that was a separate PDF.
It's a separate PDF.
but
you're
you get
right. So this is just the pattern. And I was just looking at the way that it's written. It is
Yeah.
such a nice pattern. I've never written one of their patterns before. Super size inclusive up to, which one's the
A.
65
B.
inch, 34 inch to 65 inch.
Yeah.
But what a cute color work. Round yoke. Beautiful. I want to knit this.
I want to knit this. Oh God, there's too many things that I want to knit right now.
And I don't know if I want to be wild or, I mean, oh my gosh. She used boucle yarn as one of the options for the color work there.
That's incredible.
Come on.
Yes.
And I think it's a DK. It's 4mm. Sport to DK. Daruma Genmu yarn. I'm not familiar with that yarn. I'm not sure what that is.
And she did what else did she do?
Is she not the ranunculus? Let me
I don't
see.
know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, that's I can't believe we haven't knit one of those. It's so popular and so beautiful.
I know. Isn't that the one with the arm a little lower than we would have?
That's the one, I don't even know how to spell ranunculus. Not like that, that's for sure.
This caught my eye. This came out. Espace Co has kits. That's where I first saw it. Is I was not actually following her on Instagram, but Espace Co gave some beautiful kits for this. But you guys can put together whatever. I mean, you've got it in your stash to make.
Well,
you might have
then-
not a sweater quantity worth, but have fun with the yoke. I
Totally.
think it's so fun how it's on your wrist and around the waist.
It's
I love to accentuate.
and it's inspired by that Kiki's Delivery Service cartoon. Remember? Do you remember that? I
Yes.
vaguely remember.
So she must have wore this sweater.
Yes. Yes.
Did you find it? Ranunculus?
Oh my gosh. Can I just say my phone is giving me the Ravelry, the version for your phone. I don't like this. Can I just say I just don't like this? Whatever
The
this
mobile
is.
version.
No, I
No, I
don't
know.
like it.
And then go up to the top. And
So
hit- oh yeah.
she's yes.
Okay.
So the ranunculus is super beautiful. People have knit so many of them. You can knit it in all kinds of yarn. You can knit a version with short sleeves in one skein of fingering weight yarn, which a lot of people have done, which
Yeah.
sounds crazy. But the designs are gorgeous. Oh, look at that one. Cherry.
Ooh. Wow.
Anyway, so this is the newest. So I will look to
It's
see
really beautiful.
what twinkle. Maybe it says DK
Yeah.
yarn.
Are we podcasting next week? Yes, we are. So I'm going to wait and show that next week. I have new bags I'm adding to
And
the shop.
then not the week after. So
Right.
next week, but not the week after.
What I'm going to do is, this is the very last thing we're going to talk about.
Holy
You know what I brought? My other lab, my blood work for my daughter's lab.
Great. That's going to be helpful.
Good thing I...
That's pretty.
Did you not read the email?
Oh, is that one?
Yes.
Okay.
So, Fruity Knitting Podcast.
Yes.
We have talked about it already. Andrew's health is... He's in a terrible health crisis
He's
right
got
now.
brain cancer, a brain tumor.
Yes.
And they're doing their best
Yeah.
to beat that.
Yeah. So there was several people have gotten together. Okay, let me just read this. This pattern is the result of a group of Fruity Knitting Podcast patrons who came together to give back. It's inspired by Andrew and Andrea of the Fruity Knitting Podcast and the Black Forest near where they are residing to fight and overcome Andrew's illness. So he was diagnosed with an inoperable tumor a few months ago. The medical costs of the treatment are very high. Since the podcast is their only source of income, we, the patrons, have already received a gold mine's worth of knitting content, carefully created by them. We wanted to support them during these challenging times. Therefore, 100% of the revenue of this pattern will go to them. Done. I'll buy 10. Right?
Right. Buy it, gift it.
Yeah.
You can also, I'll put the link in our show notes. You can actually just donate straight to their PayPal,
Yeah.
which if you would rather do that, you know, if buying a pattern is amazing. Lots of people have been doing
Look at these.
fundraising support. There was
Yeah.
actually a beautiful quilt being auctioned off on eBay. I wonder how that went.
I love this.
It was into like £4,000 the last time.
Oh, I
looked.
love that. This is a beautifully designed colorwork mitts with an added bonus of you can choose to embroider on top when you're finished. That embroidery
That
is
sounds fun.
I know. Embroidery is really adding a little bit of flair to your knitting, and I feel like it's kind of in right now and trendy to have
Yeah.
that little bit. You don't have to be really good at it. Just have fun, and you know what? Even leave it if you don't want it on.
Right.
I think the whole idea that we would like our viewers is to please support by purchasing this pattern
Yeah.
for yourself. Maybe you want to buy it for a friend. Every little bit helps.
It's a beautiful initiative, and I know Andrew and Andrea will really appreciate that.
Yeah.
They are really beautiful people and going through a very scary time right now.
Yeah.
So any way we can help, we are there.
Exactly.
Absolutely. So I'm glad you printed that.
143 minutes.
Yes, Jodi.
What's
What's the name of that
Black Forest Snowdrops.
We will be, I'm going to link every pattern in our show notes too. Our show notes are on Ravelry.
It's by, it says
It's a group of people.
a fruity knitting patron spring mitten pattern.
Yeah, it wasn't just one designer. I believe it was a group of people that designed it. It is on Ravelry, I believe.
Yeah.
We'll get all the info and put that.
Yeah. But if you just search Black Forest Snowdrops, you should have no problem finding it.
Okay, good. Jodi, this fabric is crazy.
Oh, yeah. I'll just show it quickly at the end. I mean, we're gone this long.
Why, it was a few more minutes. Plus, people want to see your bags. I want to see your
I
bags.
was going to make these and didn't have time. So by this weekend at some point, they'll be in. I'm going to do a zipper and a tote.
Ooh.
In each. So there's one. There's lots of bags in the shop in my website.
I love
this
that.
This is one they're not new, but I brought them back.
Wow.
Isn't that pretty? Like stormy, kind of oceany.
Yes, that's so you, Jode. So pretty.
This I've had kind of recently.
That's
but
really pretty.
People like the dark kind of all over.
I love it.
Yeah. And then it's funny you had your jazz bag. Because I have jazz.
So gorgeous.
It's been a bit since I brought jazz
It
back.
has been a bit.
So I brought those. So there'll be 2 of each new bags. But there's lots of bags in the shop right now.
Your website is beautiful. Everything looks amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing.
You guys.
And yeah, since we were talking about Andrew and Andrea, you know what? Sending some good vibes and thinking about healing.
Yeah.
And all of that stuff. I totally believe that works and that helps and then that's a real thing. And if you enjoy, they have so many amazing videos on YouTube.
Talk about professional.
I love their podcast and
they don't have lighting issue.
Oh my gosh. They're
prepared.
She's amazing with her editing and they're amazing. They're both amazing.
Yeah.
So we are thinking of you.
We are thinking of you and hopefully we can get some people to help us by supporting them by
For sure.
either becoming a patron.
Yeah, you're a patron. They do have a Patreon account, which they've had forever. And it was like when they both went full time with this, became their 100% income. I love being a Patreon. They have our patron. They have live events and things that you can. It's a great. I love it. I think it's worth everything that I do send to their way. But in this time of need, you can really just send anything you want. You can send love. You can send a couple of bucks. You can send whatever you want. You can buy these patterns that are gonna, make you think of them as you knit them. Yeah, you can do all of that stuff. All of the above.
Okay, I think.
Okay, Jodi, I think I should go.
104, 120. Oh, it's almost an hour and a half.
But come see us tomorrow at the Knit Night. Come see us tomorrow, Knit City Virtual. All of the info is going to be, and I'll put some things below our video too.
Just some quick links we like to be able to, but then the rest of our show notes will be in Ravelry.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll do that. Wow, there's a mess here. But that's okay. Thank you to everybody for popping by, tuning in. I'm so impressed with the new lighting.
Yeah.
I hope it looks good on your end. At our end, it's like, what?
Oh, I should show you. Just a second. I'm going to take a picture.
This overhead one is freaking awesome. I actually didn't think we even needed that.
I'm just turning this around.
Look at you and your natural nails.
It's,
Okay, there is a mattress in the background, which I think now we can get rid of.
Look
We
at
were
our overhead
holding
view.
it for Jackson.
Whoops. You guys.
All right, everybody. Hey, Janet. I see Janet.
Hi,
Yarn
Janet.
Baller.
Janet, if you can believe it, I forgot the new pom-poms at home to show.
Oh, you guys, go check out our Instagram. They are the coolest multicolored pom-poms in the shop right now. Like, those freaked me out. Those were so amazing.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
It was so good. Like, oh, I mean, we love the Maker Spotlight and we love that we able to talk to people,
Yes.
but it's kind of nice to get back to an OG kind of like.
I love it. I mean, great either way. We're not going to force it. When people want to come chat,
Yeah.
we totally are on board.
Yeah.
That's something that we feel very strong. We loved every single minute. But yeah, it was really fun today to just do it old school. Just come and hit.
Yeah, back on
go
Instagram Live.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really fun. So thanks for hanging out, you guys. I hope you have the best week. We'll see you tomorrow at Knit City. Don't forget.
Pause for a second for a funny photo. Okay, whatever. Bye, Jen. Have a good day. I'm going to end this.
Bye.